Wrestling from head to toe. New stories, independent wrestling. Let's go. Breaking down the matches, analyzing the fights. Big cats got the scoop, shot in the spotlight. From the big leagues to the underdog fight. First sessions got you covered day and night. With the roar of the crowd, we dive deep inside, uncovering the secrets we can't hide. Body slams and suplexes, we abide. Burn sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Welcome to another. Why are you on the left side? I am the important one here.
Oh, I didn't realize the left side was the important side.
I am your host, the main of Maine, Big Cat Tyler Adams. I am here today with the hardcore maniac, JP O'Reilly. Everybody else will be on later.
Her session's mascot somewhere rolling around here.
Somewhere. Everyone else is getting home from either the training or waking up, probably. Levi Spade, and they'll be on eventually. But anyways, before we start the show, I want to thank everybody for tuning in live for the Purr sessions. We are live every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch, and you can find us everywhere on any audio platform: Spotify, iHeart Radio, Pandora, and Apple Podcasts. You won't get the full show from the audio because we go behind the wall for YouTube, because we're going to be watching botches or covering matches and stuff like that, and it's kind of boring when you listen to it instead of see what's going on. So
it's a weird audiobook.
Very weird audiobook of us going, and then you try to figure out what happened. So we got a very special guest today. I think I'll even though he's not here, let me roll the stinger, because I'm pretty sure you'll probably be here in a little bit.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake?
What's that?
Interview questions with Levi Spade.
You think it's fake? You talk fake? Easy. What do you mean?
I've never seen that intro before. It's like, oh wow.
Please welcome our guest for tonight. He is, if I remember correctly from the last show, he is part owner now of MPW and former hardcore champion, Johnny Primer.
Hey, it's me. It's Johnny Primer. Shut up, JP. Shut up. Like, and before I saw your little interview question. Before you interview questions, can you warn me next time I have to watch 3 minutes of Lee Miller wrestling? Come on now. That was tough to get through. That was hard to get through.
I mean, if you I know it's hard to go through, but you notice he's getting his ass kicked most of that match.
It's true.
I mean, that's what he does the best. He gets his ass kicked all the time.
See, I didn't know if I wanted to clip that for the show, but it's so good with Alexander Lee with the car spot, because 99% of that match, you guys just beat the piss out of them. I don't think they had any offense at all. You jobbed them out for that fucking show.
It's on the main collections page, and if you watch it back, there's like this amount of offense, like a few kendo shots, whatever. But I don't think Samuel Matthews got any offense.
I don't think they both did. It's like a few kendo shots and that it. It's like you fucking jobbed them out, basically.
I mean, I didn't call the match. I was just there to have a good time, you know.
Jobber's gonna job. Hey, what can you say? Jobber's gonna job.
So typically we start this with Levi Spade, but he's not here right now.
I see that.
So you'll be on, I'm assuming, in a little bit. So why don't you give a little bit of background about yourself, like when you started wrestling, you know, what's going on right now currently.
I'm not going to make me think of dates. That's terrible. I started wrestling probably we'll just give it 20 years. We'll say it's been 20 years off and on. I can't remember the specific date. I have a wrestling license, which you two probably have never heard of. You may have heard it in passing, but Maine used to require a wrestling license, so I still have mine laying around. The first one I ever got, I don't know what dates on it. So, but you just have to pay $60 a year to be a wrestler in the state of Maine. So that was fun. Had to get that every year, and then we won't go into the antics of what happened to those wrestling licenses, but we'll just talk about that. The main athletic commission is just no longer there anymore, and that's why we don't do that anymore. Which that's why every person around tax time likes to run their own promotion, but we won't get into that either.
Yeah.
Next season pro wrestling.
It happens. It happens every year. More about me, huh? I mean, I hate remembering old promotions because I don't like some of the ones I used to work for, but I did. We'll mention IWE, which, went down in flames. Thank God. Vacation Land can stay burned in hell as well.
But there's a Phoenix Pro Wrestling now. They burned.
Yeah, that's great. You never see my face on that poster in that ring ever.
Burning.
Ever.
They make the joke. It's like a shitty company died and burned in ashes, and another shitty company arises.
You know what? They had great, like, the wrestling and was fun. The locker room was fun. It's just that the people who ran it were idiots. They were morons that didn't listen to the people who have been doing it for years. And like one of my favorite matches was against Blade Bennett, a dog collar match there. Great match, fun times. But too bad it was for that dumper company.
Yeah, that was a good match. Wasn't there an issue with the blading though? The blade spot?
Yeah. Blade. He bled a little too much and couldn't see.
Blade job.
Blade did the blade job, and he's like, "I got myself good." And I was like, "Yeah, I see that." He's like, "I got myself 3 times." I'm like, "Son of a bitch!" All right, well, we're going to the end of this match. He's like, "Why?" It's like, "Because you can't see a goddamn thing."
Well, it's funny because it's like every single time because you're expecting like when you gig immediate, and sometimes it's not immediate. Yeah. So it's like he's like, "Oh, there's no blood. Let me do it again. Oh, there's still no blood. Let me do it again." And then you're just pissing blood off your off down your face all over the mat and canvas because you gig too many times.
This is why I don't gig and just do it the hard way.
I know you take a stupid fucking cheese grater and fucking slap it on your head.
Yeah, you should ask him about the tennis racket. He likes that a lot too.
That's why all the listen, fuck the tennis racket.
Yeah, it's still in my car too, and got your name on it still.
You should just frame that on your wall. Like
I should. Yeah, I gotta add more stuff to the back. I gotta put some wrestling, like my wrestling collectibles, up on the back wall. All right, let's go. We'll do a little bit more about me. I used to travel to Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, everywhere, because I had no job and I just wanted to wrestle. And Alexander Lee was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "We're going to a show." I'm like, "All right." So we just I'd randomly be at a show for Saw in Highgate, Vermont, or we'd show up at NCW, and where I forget the town they're wrestling in Mass, but the one they're always in.
Dedham or Norwood.
Yeah. But every now and again, they'd have a show in Connecticut or Rhode Island.
Bristol, that's what it is.
Yeah, so we went a lot of places and just did that. And I've had titles, and I mean, titles are great and all, but it's more like I like wrestling for the memories and some of the people I met, because I still talk to some of that don't even wrestle anymore that I just like. And then there's also the people that I don't like that still wrestle, but we don't get into that either because I'm too old to hold grudges anymore. Except JP. JP still sucks.
As your current MPW Hardcore Champion.
Hey, I just booked the matches. I don't know, it happens.
Yeah, you do a better job at booking them than winning them.
That's you did.
Shit!
Hey, going through that Lego table, I wasn't getting up. I'll give you that. I've always tipped my hat to you. You're better at the Lego death match, and I'm 3-0. Glad that we got to do it though.
Specifically, that style match, 3-0. So if you think,
I had fun except for the table.
Do you know what he doesn't know how to take? Apparently, a power bomb into a barbed wire chair. Apparently, that's not he doesn't know how to take.
Well, I tried to power bomb into the Lego containers, and he just kind of fell on those too. So
listen,
I think it's just power bombs.
Didn't have enough power to hoist me over that. All right.
Is that a fat joke or?
That's you know how he acts like he's all like buff and arms and everything. He didn't even lift me on that one. He didn't even like pull me out or nothing. It was just drop.
Of course. Nice drop.
Oh, God.
Got some of the dog collar match right here.
Oh, wow.
Hey, throwback.
Yeah, that's real. I think that was right after the blade job. Yep. That's right there.
Right there.
It is.
Yep, that's right after. And then this is me going, "Hey, guess what? We're going home, buddy." Yeah, I headbutted him and like, "Oh, now it's on me." And then like, there you go. That's how bad he was bleeding. Yep. So He's like, because we had another like. We were gonna fight all the way around and stuff like that. He's like, "Why aren't we doing that?" I was like, "Because you can't see. Like, we can do a little bit more, but that's it." Like, yeah, I'm trying not to get more blood on me because
between everyone, there was so much blood that was dropped in that venue. Like that was a business. That was a indoor yard sale business, and we were out here dropping blood and like on the monthly.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Blood was extra.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that canvas.
Look at that.
Bro, that canvas is like 80% my fault. And Nuka.
Larry literally went like, okay, this is the hardcore canvas and this is the regular canvas.
As he should have, yeah.
Purposely for that.
No, it's funny. I don't remember the finish of this match, honestly, because it was how many years ago now? 2, 3? I don't remember.
Oh, dude, we're like 3 at this point.
Yeah, I think it's 3 because I was champion for a couple months before they shit the bed. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah, we never got our title match.
Yeah, and I never got to defend. I think I defended it twice.
Well, you were doing the whole thing with fucking
there was so much going on at that point.
Fuck, what is his name? I can't think of it. Got the picture in my head. He pukes outside the ring all the time.
Oh, Moment. Yeah.
Moment. You had that programmer Moment where he was pretending to be the champion.
Yeah, he took the belt from me. Yeah, we were gonna do something with that, and then, company shit the bed.
Yep.
This is the shoot interview the world has been waiting for. At this point, anything is off the table.
Yeah.
What, Mark Moment shooting? No one's gonna pay for that.
No, just anything in this entire interview. It would literally be anything, any topic we could bring up.
I mean, I've been around a long time. I know a few things, but I'm not gonna sit here and shit on people. I'll shit on Vacationland all day long, though. Fuck that company. Fuck it sideways.
I'm not going to say anything.
I can because it's going to come back to me anyways. People are going to go, we watched it.
I made a 2-hour-long live video about that.
I was going to say, you made a 2-hour-long live video of everything. What the fuck are you talking about?
That solidifies it all.
There you go.
I think this is the finish. Oh, yeah, I wrapped him around the chain, and then I think...
Okay.
Yeah, then I gave him a cutter, I think, yeah.
Oh,
make sure the chain wasn't in his face, though, because I'm at least somewhat nice.
If you didn't see him twirling from the chain, you would have just sort of thought that he was just winding up for the world.
You're trying to shake that blood off his face.
Yeah.
The worst,
spraying the whole crowd.
The worst blade job, I think, still by far is fucking with UJP and Lee Miller. With all the fucking blood. Oh my gosh.
Dude, and you know what? No, that wasn't a blade job. That was just taking 2 gussets, and I took it right to his forehead, and I just went, and that was it. And then he had the hair all in front of his face, so you couldn't see it.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
He takes the hair and whips it back like this, and he's just
pissing blood.
And the crowd is like
oh, Eddie Guerrero's JBL chair shot.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. It was bad.
And
then
bad.
we just kept going because that was like the middle of the match. Yeah.
Fuck gussets. You can take those.
Fuck gussets.
Yep, you can have those skewers. I don't want to do those ever again.
Skewers, light tubes.
I never did the skewers. That's the only thing I never
glass
did.
I did it once, and I'm never doing it again.
Never do it. Nope.
I'll never do a scaffold ever again.
Yeah, I'm never that. No.
And false.
I found that match.
Yeah, I know. There's like 5 different angles of that entire match.
I love the 15 minutes of him getting down to come cover you.
You know what's my favorite part about that is literally Chad Epic looking at me as I'm laying there, and he goes, "You're gonna kick out, right?" And I don't say anything. And as he goes to the pin, he's like, "You're gonna kick out, right?" He didn't kick out. I was like, "Nah, I'm fucking done with this shit." And I just just death sold it.
So, the last show you announced that you are now part owner of MPW.
Yes, yeah, I am part owner. So that means, the thing with the part owner though is I can control Aiden's matches and he can control mine. And as you saw this coming show, I have to wrestle former WWE star Eugene. What the fuck? Eugene. Like, I understand that a lot of people are weary about the gimmick who don't know a lot about his gimmick, but if you do research, it's not trying to be insulting towards people with special needs. You know what I mean? It's a tribute. Like, why would they want to see someone who's like them in the ring and, portraying them?
Like, if
He was
you
my
watch-
favorite character.
Right, if you
Because he
watch-
did everybody's finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's finished.
He did everybody's finish. Whoever he was wrestling, he just did the finish. You saw him doing stunners and rock bottoms.
Yeah, I
and
just watched. Yeah, yep. Pedigree.
Pedigree and all that other shit.
He needs to do a tombstone, though. I think I'm going to tell him that. Like, you need to do a tombstone.
But
Yes.
you do got to remember that you are wrestling Eugene and not, Dinsmore, like the wrestler that is.
Oh, I know. I know.
You were wrestling Eugene, so he could pull the rat trap out of nowhere on you. And it's just
He's probably watching my matches right now, trying to learn how to do it.
That would be hilarious. I would laugh so fucking hard if he did that to you.
There's only one person who's ever kicked out of the rat trap.
who?
Alexander Lee, only person who's ever kicked out.
That's right. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, nope, I
Wow.
never have. That's right.
Nope. Put on the ropes happened. Breakups have happened, but never kicked out.
That's like me with the Johnson special. I'm the only one that's ever kicked out of that. However, nobody knows that because it's on a Limitless Dojo. Mojo at the Dojo wasn't at a live event, so unless you were paying attention to the YouTube clips, you wouldn't know.
I mean, they were definitely. I mean, that wasn't a lot of wrestling then. Like for COVID, you guys pretty much had the niche on it, really.
Yeah, it was the last Mojo at the Dojo was more of a because we didn't have a venue.
Oh yeah,
So
that
we
makes sense.
we were doing like a venue and then like a month plus worth of content just to put on YouTube, just to be still out there.
You guys had Roncos. It was just like, but it was like limited capacity or whatever.
No, this was for the yard sale.
Oh,
We're doing it at the yard sale.
Okay, yeah, right.
Well, you can only book like X amount of dates. Like he was able to do so many dates when he could because he knew like the situation what was going to happen. But now they're in the same situation as before, where it's just like where Let's is doing it maybe once every 3 or so months because we don't have a venue. So Milford was great. The last show we did, jammed it packed full, but you can only fit maybe like 150, 200 people in that building. So
well, that's like Ring Wars. What was Ring Wars? Like 100, 120, the first one? I think that's all you can fit in there. That was a small little room.
Yeah, it was a small, but like that crowd was really good.
It was a good crowd, yeah, but it's a small little venue.
it's Palmyra. It's all drunks because there's nothing to fucking do around there. I know.
Wow,
'cause I live there. I grew up in Palmyra. There's nothing to fucking do there but ride on the fucking railroad beds and shit like that.
Venue. There's nothing out here.
Yeah. You take your side by side and you go down the railroad beds or trails or snowmobiling, and that's about it.
That's all.
Yeah. And you drink. That's literally there's nothing fucking do in
Well,
Palmyra.
that's what you get for living in fucking Palmyra, I guess.
Yeah, don't live there. Stormy Savage works at Burger King. Just don't go to Burger King.
He works at the Burger King of Palmyra.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna harass him now. Now
Oh,
that I know that he's there.
Before I got on the diet, I would go there and I'd be like, "Yeah, is Stormy working?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And I'd be like, "Cool. Can you tell him to fuck off?" And they'd be like, "What?"
Sure thing. Hey, Stormy.
Hey, Stormy, fuck you.
That's ironic, like how fucking built he is that he's working a fucking fast food restaurant.
He must be aggressively flipping burgers, like, like some ridiculous fashion.
I hope I can make it to the next MP show. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's a great show. I love the venue in Old Town.
We're not even going to be at the island.
Yeah, we're not going to be at the island this time.
Oh,
We're
you're not
doing
at the
a
island
new.
this
No,
time.
it's a new building this
Parks
time
and Recs building
in Old Town. Yeah,
It's
we're trying
like-
trying to get off the island to not. I mean, it's weird. I grew up like I'm from the reservation. A lot of people don't know that. Some you guys do, but
Yeah.
like not a lot of fans know that that's where I'm from. My dad lives over there. Most of my family does, but I know that some people don't like to go over there because I had the bad reputation, and it's just a reservation. But I understand. So hopefully, Old Town, people will be like, "Oh, well, we don't have to go on the reservation, so let's go here." But still, come to the island shows because we had Anderson, and that was a great show.
Yeah, that was.
He
Yeah,
won the
we're gonna
belt
make
for a
sure
hot
that-
minute until
Yeah,
somebody stepped in.
Some jackass took it away from him. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I wonder who that could have been.
Yeah, some new owner. He's kind of a prick. But
Speaking of that, some new owner decided to add the pathway to our match coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, I did do that. I had to because you were supposed to have Dirt City Murder Crew, but with Montero being injured, I'm gonna give it to 3 teams that I think I'm a fan of your guys too, and I like what Sam Matthews doing. We already know how I feel about Lee Miller, and I like the neighborhood. So we got 3 really hungry teams that are gonna go for the tag belts because they're up for grabs. So anybody can get them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with the pathway, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm tired of dealing with Sam.
And Big Cat.
What's that?
I said it's been very personal between Sam Matthews.
Yeah, he came on my show and beat the shit out of me. Yeah, it's kind of personal.
I heard about that. Yeah, he needs to slow down with that shit. But hey, whatever.
Go to a hospital.
He is mentally ill, is what the problem is.
I mean, he is tag teaming with Lee Miller, so that makes sense.
I mean, that does make sense.
There's a source.
Yeah, he's probably gonna watch this podcast and message me later. Why are you making fun of me? It's like because it's fucking fun. That's why. Don't be such an easy target, and then he'll, I don't know.
At some point,
Quit the show.
Yeah, probably. Lee, if you're listening right now, I'm just having some fun with you.
We're all
so don't get all upset, okay?
We're all having fun. We're having a blast with 11 people in here.
His aura, he being like,
he's just gonna strangle me next time at the dojo. Just not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna be like.
You have to have a sense of humor in wrestling. If I believed half the shit that people said about Johnny Primer, I would have quit the first year I was in the business. I had a guy in Oakland. I threw a shirt used to come out an entrance shirt. Him and his drunk buddies pissed on my shirt, drunkenly pissed on my shirt and tried to give it back to me, dripping wet. So you know what?
Fuck?
Yeah. Oakland was a shithole to ever wrestle in. Yeah, that was gross.
That is gross.
That shirt I did not. I just left it on the ground and on that gym floor. And so I was like, "You want this?" Like, nope.
I would just.
That's almost worse than the Joseph Von Schmidt and the Randy Walker incident at IWE. When you mentioned that, I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Wait, what was that? The one that we mentioned last show?
No, I mentioned it the last show. Yeah,
the Nazi shit.
The Nazi shit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Don't be talking about Nazi shit. I don't know anything about that.
How about a perfect topic now is to discuss the many gimmicks of one Johnny Primer. You were nicknamed the man of 1,000 gimmicks. So, I mean,
I would never nickname that. Nobody gave me
Hold on.
Still next by the way. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, welcome, everyone. I have a story about this, actually. So me seeing Primer for the first time ever was at a show in Fort Kent.
Oh God!
It was him versus was it BF Summers? Was that his gimmick at the time?
I don't remember what name they were going by at that time. Yeah.
And were you in the Carl Krupp gimmick at that point?
Yeah, Kyle Krupp was there. Yep.
And every time I mentioned, I'm like, by the way, my first time seeing you is this, and he looks at me and goes, "No, it wasn't."
All right, so I got a story to add to that. So I wrestled for that company, and they came up to me. And Nick, you've seen Kyle Krupp. I mean, he was never talked about as being a Nazi, but he pretty much was.
I wore them.
Like a real Nazi?
I never said it. Yeah, but he was like a white supremacist, but I never said it. Like I walked the line with it. It was very
visually shown.
It was visually shown, but it was in poor taste. But okay, it happens. We all do dumb shit sometimes, like put JP on a wrestling card, stuff like that.
Get him to have a title too.
My first time I ever met Primer, amongst the many gimmicks, was his entire head was painted pure white, and he was a completely shaven head.
Oh yeah,
no
you love that
hair,
picture.
No nothing, and then black raccoon eyeball makeup like this, and he just looked like a giant white cue ball.
I don't know, but my favorite Johnny Primer is Sting Primer.
That was fun. Sting Primer was fun.
Oh my!
The day, dude, go back. Look at Randy. Seriously.
Oh. My God.
That was good. Hey, you got to give Megan credit. She did the face paint for that.
What show was this? The
The Vacation Land.
It was Vacation Land, yeah.
bro, what
Yeah.
fever dream was I in? I don't remember that shit.
You don't remember me as Sting? Wow.
No!
Yeah.
He's facing Blade.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
facing
it
Blade,
was the
yeah.
color map, bro. I don't know. That might have meant during my dark times of my life. I don't know.
And Blade's wearing a Johnny Primer shirt. What a dick.
Stinger primer.
Yeah. And those tights were the worst thing I ever bought in my life.
Oh, you got to bring that
Here's the-
gear back.
I
Here's the
have it
best
still.
part. Here's the best part. This motherfucker hits me up 2 days beforehand. He's like, dude, I need a man called Sting. And I'm like, wait, what? Why? He's like, you'll see. And I get there and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my freaking God.
Dude, Larry's like, they're not going to know that Sting song. I'm like, that's the Sting that I'm portraying, though, so I need that song. That makes the most sense.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't come out to Seek and Destroy because you're not.
I'm not black and white
the
Sting.
first thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. You and the footage, man. That's terrible.
He finds some stuff, man.
I find
Yeah.
By the way, we got some hellos here. We got a ref Mo Tardy. What's up, brother?
Hey, buddy, haven't seen you in a while.
yeah.
What's up, dude?
What was
Nikia?
this? What did he say? You just like you put it up and you just fucking put it down
Hold on.
immediately.
There you go.
Oh, I have to be old. I have to wear my glasses because I can't read these comments.
Refmo has turned into the live. Hi JP. Hi Cat. Hi Dylan. Nix. Hi Primer. Hey buddy.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, Mo? Yeah, there we go.
And then Nikia is saying she can't remember Primer's first gimmick, but the twins are 11, so 11 years ago.
I don't remember what I was doing 11. I could tell you the first gimmick I ever did was like I had Lawless with me, so I was kind of gothic. And then
Turn
I
into
did.
his older
And then Johnny Wood Hogan was right after that.
Johnny Wood Hogan, brother.
And then
Oh.
after Johnny Wood, I was Jonathan Alexander Primer. And then from there, it's a fucking blur. Like those are the three big ones I remember.
Bro, you're the era I met you, it was balls. What was it?
Balls to faces.
Balls to faces.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was him and what was it?
Good Hank Flanders.
Good
from
Hank Flanders.
House of Glory. Yeah.
House of Glory.
Yep.
Good Hank Flanders.
We were Team Good Balls.
Good team. Good
Jesus.
balls. That's how I met Primer. Was
Yep.
just cue ball Primer, bald head, no shave, nothing, like nothing on his face.
I know. And now,
By the way-
now I have long hair most of the time.
Oh, we got our Purr Sessions mascot. Ugh. He's upside down.
I was going to say, that's a cat's ass, sir. Please turn the cat right side up.
Disabled. His legs
you,
don't work.
Can you share with the class what this Johnny Primer is?
Oh boy.
Oh, God. I don't know. Hang on. I'm looking closely.
It looks like
What
you're
am I-
part of the Misfits.
Oh, okay. So that was after divorce Johnny Primer. So I was just
Oh yeah, no, that was like deranged. Like
Yeah, we just kinda-
Oh.
yeah. And is that
So
Derek
this is what I-
Shorey?
This is when I first
Isn't there
met Johnny
dancing at
Primer,
the end
actually.
of this?
This is IWE apparently 2013. I think it said.
Who am I
There was-
wrestling?
No,
You
that's
are
Derek
wrestling-
Shorey. This
That's
has to
Derek
be-
Shorey.
Yeah,
This is 2018 or 2019.
it said 2013.
Yeah.
Oh, 2018.
Yeah, this was just like, I don't know. I guess I was just kind of like trailer park trash Johnny Primer.
Oh yeah,
Pat,
then
you
when I
fuck with
wrestled
my shit,
Primer for the
I'm gonna
first
be
time,
pissed.
it was J-Rock Primer. That was a good one.
J-Rock was fun too. That's probably one of my favorites because I had Mikey with me for most of that, and I miss Mikey.
Yeah, and,
damn.
and then you were Coppa Primer,
Yeah, that was I was
and Mike
Detective
pulled a
John J.
fucking
Primer.
gun on me. That
It's
went
been-
over well.
it's been
Sorry,
a
I
lot of
beat your
gimmicks.
girlfriend home, so I'm making sure. I gotta keep my phone ready in case she needs me. So
The first time I ever got
Yeah.
heat from the boys in the back was me getting a gun pulled on me in front of a crowd because Mikey decided to. pull
Jesus
a gun.
Christ!
it's
What?
not a real gun.
It
Oh,
was
it's
a
a
real
fake
gun.
gun.
Okay,
But it was
jeez.
presented as
It
like,
was
as
fake.
the real gun.
Oh my god, everyone had their panties in a bunch about it, and oh my God, and then the next night Kenny Omega came out with a shotgun on
Yeah.
New Japan, but that was okay.
right.
Come on.
It's New Japan, like-
It's because someone took a picture. They got the picture at the right spot with Mikey on the
it's
apron with the
literally
gun,
Mikey
and there's no
holding
other
Mikey.
context in the picture. So everyone pissed and moaned about the fucking gun, and it's like
Oh,
Larry's like, that was
oh,
dumb,
what-
and I'm like, shut
what
up.
in the absolute carny is this?
Who the fuck is pinning him?
Well, wait, where did Billy come from? Billy Fox.
Yes, that happened after. Like Billy came out
For a
after I
rematch?
wrestled Shorey, I think. Dory beat me, and then Billy comes out or something. I don't remember why.
Must have had.
Good old John the Bomb booking right there for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tapped out. I don't remember what it was though.
Looked like it's just
It
a rear
was
naked
short. It
choke.
could have been literally any.
Probably was.
Literally just looked like a rear naked choke.
Yeah, I think it was, but I think he got into it fancy. I loved working with Derek. Derek, because I wish he would come back, but I've tried a couple times.
We'll see what it was.
Dude, I had Derek bust my cheek open at actually at a Vacation Land show.
Nice.
Hold on. Sorry, be right back, guys.
All right.
Yeah, that was just kind of angry primer, I guess. At least you don't have any. I wrestled in trunks for a little bit too because I lost a shit ton of weight.
I'm looking.
Boy.
I lost a shit ton of weight and I wrestled in trunks for a while because everyone's like, "Oh, you'll never wrestle in trunks." Like, oh, really? Don't ever dare me to do something because I'm probably gonna do it. I have that kind of mentality, even at this age.
I found like a match with you and when you were tagging with fucking Alexander Lee. I can't find it now.
Jeez, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, that'd be before my time too.
Yeah, that was the New England Hate Choir, I think.
It was when it was Alexander Lee was Scotty
Vegas.
whatever, yeah.
Scott Vegas, yeah.
All Vegas.
He hated that name. I don't know why he hated it so much.
Why did he keep it if he hated it?
I don't know. He just hated it for so long, and then
He changed it the day that I started wrestling. My first match here. That night was the night he changed it out.
oh, was it that night?
Yeah, it was the same night because it was him and Ace.
Red Rooster Johnny Primer? Is that a
Red
thing?
Rooster Johnny. Is that a thing?
No, he was just the root. It was just because I was using Allison Chains the Rooster. So I would in that. Yeah, I went through a lot of like, especially after the divorce, because I know I hate bringing that up, but like you're trying to find yourself, and I was trying to find myself in wrestling again too, because I don't know what I wanted to do. And then that was just I was going back and forth with that stuff, and yeah. So what happens? But I'm happy with my gimmick now. Isn't even a gimmick. It's just me. I wear a Cannibal Corpse T-shirt and beat the shit out of people. That's what I do. It's what I do on a regular basis.
What would you say is your favorite, or if I would say favorite moment, I guess, in anything you've ever done?
People always ask me that, and it's hard to break it down. Like I hate that question because I've had so many good moments. I mean, there's a lot of dog shit that rolls in there too.
Here's a better question. What's your most successful accomplishment in pro wrestling then?
Working for wrestling is awesome. I don't know if you guys even know when that came through. Yeah, it was the offshoot of Chikara, and me and Joey Primer got to work the ice creams. So
yeah,
I guess that's one of my favorite moments because I'm a huge fan of gimmicks, and wrestling the ice creams was pretty fucking cool.
I think my favorite that I've seen ever, obviously, was New Jack. And
okay, yeah, me bringing New Jack in was pretty cool.
That's my favorite story.
Nobody said I could do it. Everyone's like, "You're not going to do it." I'm like, "Really?
Watch.
Yeah."
Okay, I've heard this story once. Why don't you retell the story for the podcast?
The story.
The story.
Which one? The New Jack story?
The New Jack story.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I was working at the time, and I got a new phone number. And New Jack got real pissed. There was two promoters. There was me and my friend Reed doing it together. And I changed my phone number and I went to work and didn't give New Jack my new phone number. And he flipped the fuck out all over the internet. Be like, that fucking Mark promoter, Johnny Primer, he owes me money. He doesn't have his phone number. And then I get home and I'm like, New Jack, this is my new number. He's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, motherfucker. So yeah, he was super pissed. Wasn't gonna come to the show and all this. And I was like, I was at work. I didn't have time to text you, man. Like, I've been a line cook most of my wrestling career, so I can't really touch my phone when I'm cooking. Like it's usually put away.
So what? Hold on. What was the story for that? Like what? Like where's it like? Oh, you can't get New Jack. Like what how did that come up? Like just to prove them wrong that you could.
I was gonna run a show because I was tired of IWE for a while there. I just wasn't happy with what was going on with my direction of myself. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna run a show just to see if I can do it. And then I wanted to bring somebody in that I idolized, and I was like, it was between New Jack and Perry Saturn. Those were the two I had that I was communicating with, which is quite the contrast. But they're both, they're both ECW guys, but not a lot of people know Perry Saturn's ECW stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And New Jack was cheap, and he drove. Like, he got a rental car and drove up here with a tag partner. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get New Jack. And we drew 175, and the rest of the card was pretty stacked.
Yeah, and how'd that match pan out there for them?
Oh, they bled like stuck pigs. They got their asses kicked.
Didn't New Jack shoot on Larry Wilder?
I don't know if he did, but Larry's the shit, so probably.
I thought there was something that ensued that caused it to happen.
It was a thing between Larry and Eric, because Larry was Eric's brother-in-law at the time.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And then so New Jack gave him a few stiff shots with a baseball bat.
There's video of the match on YouTube.
There is on somewhere.
This video?
Oh, yep, there it is.
Oh,
That's the one.
That's Kareem coming in, just beating the piss out of him.
Look at that booty.
Yeah, Kareem's a big dude.
A lot of booty.
He got a lot of booty.
My other favorite part of this whole thing is, like, New Jack's like, I need my song playing the whole time. I was like, I know, I've seen wrestling before, New Jack. It's cool.
Also, shout out to the ultra-violent underground assassin, Rob Marsh.
Love Marsh. I would love to get Marsh to come for MPW sometime.
I love the ref is just standing there and going like, I don't know what to do.
There's nothing I can do.
I think that's isn't that Will? Yeah, that's Will Dojin from. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wow.
This
No
is way
shit.
beyond my time. Like, this is year 2012 was this, I believe?
Something like that, Tony. Yeah.
I believe this is 20. Yeah, this was like 2.
It says 7 years ago this was uploaded. So
that was its way. Leia was a baby when this came out. Leia just turned 13. So
who's the homeboy in the camo?
That's Kareem.
That's Kareem. That was New Jack's tag partner.
He was
really?
Yeah, at the time. Oh, here it comes.
Here
he comes.
Jesus Christ, Mark.
Yeah, he's just beating the piss out of people.
Yeah, there's no work here.
No,
I'm gonna beat the fucking piss out of you. Take it.
Another thing,
a knife?
No, he had something that Marsh told us to cut him.
Yeah.
Marsh told New Jack to cut him. So
why would you tell New Jack to cut you? Why would you do that?
Yeah, you gotta ask Rob Marsh that question.
An animal. Marsh is the reason why I started doing death matches.
Marsh has a few screws loose, so.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know what that is. It looks like maybe like a.
It was like a barbecue, like
barbecue.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, like the barbecue forks or something like that. Yeah.
Long excited about. I hope we can show this on the podcast.
It's on YouTube, so we better.
Oh fuck yeah!
I don't think you get to see much of the blood.
It's already on fucking YouTube, so if I get copyright strike for this bullshit,
for the PG audience,
or fucking it's gonna flag it. Like, it didn't ask me for like 18 older, so.
Well, it's from my show, so I don't think I can copyright it anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we get a cease and desist letter tomorrow.
Well, why did Kareem never do the Rikishi?
He has the booty to do it. Jeez.
My God.
He runs a school too, but I forget where he runs it. Kareem does.
No shit.
Yeah, he runs a school because I think it's called Keystone, maybe. I don't remember.
More like
It's the first day. This is how you blade?
Yes.
Yeah. If I were to open a hardcore training wrestling,
first day is you don't piss off New Jack. I don't care if he's dead; he's still coming for you.
Yeah, he'll still haunt your ass to this day.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna go out and watch the match," and I was like, "Bitch, I paid for this match. I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm gonna go sit in the front row and watch it."
I did. I stood over right by the curtain.
Murders somebody.
Yeah, I paid for murder. I'm gonna watch murder.
Like he's dropping elbows like it was nothing.
And it's funny too because at the finish he cuts his hand open and he comes to me and he's like, Primer, I cut my hand open. There's people in the bathroom and you go wash it out. I'm like, you're a bleeding man. I think they're gonna leave for you a little bit more than they're gonna me. They just saw what you did in that ring.
Look at it. Look at that man's face. They're just like no reality.
It's New Jack, man. He's like, I'm gonna commit murder.
New Jack in K-Part, Bangor, Maine, because that was the K-Part Rec Center. where we did this show.
Oh, that was a K part?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. Why
Yeah.
don't we get that venue? I'm kidding. Don't suggest that.
You know why you don't get that venue? Because of this match right here.
Are you serious? You're the
Yeah.
reason why I could never do anything? in
Yeah,
that
they
venue?
stained the floor with blood. It happened. I tried to get it up, but it was white tile flooring.
Oh,
You don't get blood out of that.
Yeah, you do. You need Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Well, I didn't have a magic eraser,
This was
Mr. Nick.
2012. Even if it was-
Mine, I paid money for New Jack. That was it, all right? I didn't have money for magic erasers.
All his money went to New Jack.
That's becoming
Nobody
a shirt.
cared on a clean job.
I paid for New Jack. I didn't have any money for Magic Erasers.
Oh my god. I love how he tried to freaking deflect it. There was no deflecting that shit.
Ow.
No, there was none.
Oh, dude.
I'm straight taking this shit.
My cat just turned heel on me. Ah,
Because you're making him watch New Jack. He's learning.
dig
All
it.
right.
JP, I almost spit sake across the room. All right, thank you.
I don't want to watch another 7 minutes of murder. So
Yeah.
thinking,
So the finish,
just
I'll
in
give you the
case we don't-
finish. The finish is he had the chair wrapped in light bulb tubes and came off the rope and landed on Rob Marsh's head with that chair.
Oh,
Oh my
I'll have
God,
to
speaking-
play that
oh.
part then.
That's how he
Speaking
cut
of
his
light bulb
hand.
tubes- Speaking of light bulb tubes, the girlfriend sent me this clip of this girl. She's got like this stick. It looks like a rake made out of light tubes, and she
Oh,
like
yeah.
whacks it down this other
Seen that
chick's head
one,
and goes,
yeah.
I'm just sitting there going like,
That
I'm
is
like, don't
very
ever
common.
show JP this. Don't show JP this.
Oh, dude, I see all that shit all the time. That's all Japan. You won't see that in America.
Fuck.
People are
Yeah.
"Oh, we do
There's
that."
no light bulb tubes in MPW. I'm sorry, JP. I ain't
nobody
cleaning that
likes
shit up.
this.
Oh, here's the chair.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dude, he fucking
Sis.
screamed with that fucking.
Yeah, he murdered him with that chair.
Oh my
Oh,
god! But this is
Louise.
again. This is a dude. Rob Marsh is to this day one of the best deathmatch technical workers that I've ever worked with. He is my first ever deathmatch. He is the reason why I got into deathmatch wrestling, and he will do some of those fucked up shit that you would imagine.
He's out of his mind. Yeah, he's fucking crazy. But he's a nice guy. I love Marsh.
He's the nicest dude you'll ever meet, though. Like,
But
absolutely.
he'll fuck you up at the same time.
Stop biting me, you asshole.
Hey, Kat.
What's
No,
up?
you weren't here for this. This comment if I get it to work.
Oh, sorry.
Stop
I was
clicking
literally
on
gonna
it.
bring up.
Ah!
No, I was not. I did not see that. The first time seeing Roadblock ever wrestle was Dozer Time.
Let's. Oh god, dude, that's too late. In
No,
the,
no,
in
no,
the-
The first. Let me
All right,
hold on.
those are-
Hold on. Let me tell you this story. The first time meeting Roadblock, I watched him almost break his fucking neck in training.
Ugh. First
Was
time
that
I
the
ever
seminar?
met.
Training.
No, that was just in class. In class.
Oh my god. Oh my God.
We're doing rolls, just the basic rolls, and he fucking spikes his head trying to do a front roll.
I got a good one for you. Scotty Wild's running a seminar. It was back when the dojo just started getting going. Every few months, what the trainers would do is they'd have us all get together and have like how are you guys doing at training? You know, like, do you suck? Can we work with you? So Roadblock comes to one of these things. So Scotty Wild is having us do this thing where you jump up, you go from the bottom rope to the middle rope, turn, and do a 3/4 roll. Now I'd be like, yeah, okay. Then I was terrified of it because I was like, I'm going to break my neck. Roadblock goes, boing, boing, thud, straight down. Stop his head. I was like, oh my! Everyone. There's 15 of us. We all stopped. We're like,
Hey,
that fucker's
you're
dead.
making fun of the 3W heavyweight champion right now. All right. Sorry, I had to.
Hey, technically, you're talking to the 3W tag team champions right now.
That is technically true.
I mean, yeah.
We have
Yeah.
3W tag team champions.
We don't have
We're
the belts.
Supernova tag team champions as well.
We don't have the belts.
Oh my god! First
I don't
time
remember
I
the first time I met Roadblock. I think he was reffing most of the time, but I remember the worst match I ever had with Roadblock. Well, there's two, but one I had with him.
Don't get me
He forgot his entire comeback. And that was Jonathan Alexander Prime time. I just beat the shit out of him, but I'm hitting him so hard you can hear it out back of City Side because I'm just laying in real hits, and I'm like, you suck every time I'm punching him because I was still new too, and I like not new, but newer, and I didn't know better than that. But Roadblock also sucks, so I don't feel bad.
I have too many Roadblock
Oh,
stories.
here we
but
go.
The first
Hold
time
on.
I ever met him was him and Luke Roberts doing a scaffold match in Winslow.
I was there for that one. Yep.
I was sitting like in the balcony and watching that. I was abysmal shit happening. I was like, what in the goddamn? And then I meet Roadblock in person, and I'm just like, oh, it gets worse.
It
Can I
does.
ask a fun
No.
question? Who let Roadblock do a scaffold match?
Luke, 'cause that was Luke's
Roberts.
show. Yeah, that was when Luke was booking shows.
Yeah.
No one else wanted to do it, and
I was
Roadblock did it.
I was in high school. I think this was my sophomore year of high school, or like junior year of high school. Ran it out of a building in Winslow, and I went there, watched the whole show, and watched it. The main event, that thing was like a 20, 30-foot scaffold. It was huge,
Yeah.
huge. Oh my god! Okay, this is great. This is great.
Oh,
That's so great every single time. Every single time.
Oh my god!
I wanted Ace to just yell, "This is Sparta" when he did it.
This is Sparta.
And then this is where he almost breaks his fucking neck. Let me find it.
Yeah, dude. No, you want to talk about breaking? I'll find the other one.
Dude, he practices
serious.
in training, and the first time he practiced it, he fucking spiked his head off the mat. It's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be doing Hurricanranas there, buddy.
Primer will know this one. It's the Ricky Williams and Roadblock table splat.
Oh yep.
I believe I can fly.
Let me find it. Where's the hell is this Hurricane? Right here.
Here.
Watch this. Oh, nope. Come on. Where?
Oh, the shoulder tackle he always misses.
Where's the Hurricane?
You're saying Roadblock and a Hurricane Rana. I'm horrified of what's going to happen.
Oh, he like
We are
watch.
fully prepared
Yeah.
for this podcast.
If I can find it. It's right in this match. I don't remember where he does it. That's the problem.
He
Ace
probably
is
doesn't either.
Watching us do this right now, going, "Why, guys?"
Dude, he came. I commented it on. This is like one of the first fucking videos I commented on, and he came up to me and goes, "I saw your video about me." I'm like, "Oh fuck, about that."
Oh yeah, it's in there.
It's in this match. I just can't fucking. Oh no, that's the shoulder. Shoulder? It's in here somewhere. I just don't remember where he fucking does it.
His tracks.
Oh, this is when Ace is getting pissed at him.
Oh yeah.
His
It took him this long to get pissed at him.
Oh! Sits him down hard.
I threw a little Joe better than an Uranagi tonight.
He was looking for
You
the
guys
kill
have to
shot.
realize that these
Those are
two
the hell of an Uranagi.
act together
Yeah.
as the Leatherheads.
Yeah. You know who they feuded with?
Another
Me and Joe.
presenting itself here for
Uh,
Dozer.
But no, they feuded with me and
Feet first.
Hank, maybe. I don't remember.
To the back of Romero.
It was young.
Wait, it might be.
Hank
Let's
Flanders,
leave it
yeah.
back. It's right here. I bet.
Lacey reversing the
No,
No,
win.
this
Bounce.
is a terrible bounce.
Oh my
I'll have
god.
to hit up Ricky Williams
Nearly
about that
sends him
table
out
spot.
of the
I can't
ring.
find the video, but I've seen it.
And good night, Dozer.
Where the fuck
I
is
think-
this fucking
Back into
Hurricane?
Romero.
It's in this match. I know it is. Oh, right
I
here.
don't think it exists.
Right here.
Roping up goes Dozer.
Oh dear God. Oh my God.
Broke his fucking neck
He gave
here.
himself the tombstone. Dear God. I need that on a t-shirt.
Dude, there's
Just
nothing.
that
you
image.
can-
Yep, right there.
There's nothing you can do to that man to just
Wow.
disappear.
That was
He's-
awful.
You can hit his head as much as he wants, and he'll still get
He's
back up and
completely-
be like, "Yeah, that was great, guys."
He's completely missed out on a gimmick. He's indestructible. He's indestructible Roadblock.
Yeah, because
Like, literally,
back
that should be his
in
gimmick.
2015, he fucking got in a motorcycle accident and splattered brain matter on the concrete, and somehow it just like turned into.
Sorry, I'm messing with my phone.
The
We don't
Iron
wanna see your
Man,
dick,
and
Primer.
half his brain just like I don't know.
There.
Man's something.
That's better.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. So one of my favorite questions for that
Where's Levi?
I was gonna say the Levi usually asks
Yeah, what the hell?
what is
Levi?
what is the worst bump you ever seen and what is the worst bump you've ever taken?
Ooh, worst bump I ever taken. The one that I remember was I did a cutter to the floor at Cityside with Joe, and we did it off the apron to the floor, and I thought the blue mat was there, but it was not there. So I just hit straight floor. And I roll over to Joe and I was like, well, that was the worst fucking thing I could ever think of.
That kind of reminds me of when we did it on the floor. You and me, you did the cutter to me. We hit the floor. And you're like, you good? I'm like, yeah. You're like, that fucking sucked, didn't it? I'm like, yeah, it did.
Yeah, fuck floors, man. Anything on the floor, I'm not happy about. The worst bump I've ever seen, other than that Roblox one I just watched, that one was pretty bad,
Dude.
But I'm gonna go with, you know what? I'm gonna steal JP's, and it's the video he was looking for. Who was doing the headbutt? I forgot who was doing the headbutt.
It was Roadblock jumping off of either the apron or the second,
and he missed, right?
He missed a table that was on the outside, and Ricky Williams was laying on the table, and he literally goes over the table and lands headfirst on the Fairfield Community Center.
Yep.
floor.
Yep.
Who is it?
Hold on.
Against who?
It's
Ricky
Roadblock versus Ricky Williams. I don't know what it's in Fairfield. I don't know if there was a stipulation or what it was, but Ricky was laying on a table and there's a photo of Roadblock upside down in the air, landing on his head.
That was IWE.
It was IWE. I figured.
Yeah, it was Fairfield, because I remember it was a Fairfield building. Because I just looked at him and I was like, "You suck."
This was like either between 2009 and 2000.
Was that the finish?
Yes.
It had to be.
Okay.
I think it was either that or it was
God, I
real
hope
close
so.
to the finish. Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking this whole time and I could not. No, that's Brewer.
Yeah, this is City Side.
It says crash landing, so that's why.
Crash Landing, that's Teddy, though.
That's
gimmick.
Teddy. That was Teddy's. Yeah.
Okay.
Redacted name.
Redact. No, I can still call him Teddy. Fuck you, Teddy.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm good. I'm all peace and love over here.
Usually when we use
Not me.
redacted, it's because they've done like not so great things, though. That's usually when we call redacted.
Gotcha.
No, like former
You know what?
ref,
There's days I
former
wish.
ref that we don't
There's
talk
days I
about.
wish.
Shit.
Yeah, no.
I think I know which former ref you're talking about, but I won't
Yeah.
mention his name either.
Yeah, he was in like the first 6 of my matches.
Yeah.
And he was a really nice dude. That's like I fucking like stepped up, helped me out, and everything, and then
don't know who we're talking
fucking found that shit out with piece of shit. How big of a piece of shit he was.
Do you remember Dickie Christmas?
Why does that sound familiar?
He was the redheaded ref for Let's for a while.
He did some
He's
shows
really
for Victory too, wasn't that?
Yeah. I
BCW.
think so. Yeah.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah.
can I not find the quarter-hour breakdown for Dynamite for that day? I have one job in this podcast and I can't find it.
So I actually I know we're talking just shooting the shit, but I actually watched AEW the first time in months and I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last show wasn't that bad.
Watching Ricochet stab Swerve with scissors was pretty fucking cool.
This is gonna sound awful, but you know what I've been watching a crap ton of? So, like the last few weeks at work, because my new job is a lot of filing right now until I start learning how to do the lab. I've been leaving my phone up and I've been watching. I found out that TNA has a lot of 90% of their pay-per-views on YouTube for free. I have literally gone through 2012 and 2013. So I'm in the Aces and Eights era right now.
There's an app on channel on Pluto too that does old TNA pay-per-views and shit.
Oh no,
They do I forget. I think it's just TNA. It's on the Pluto app. You just got to look for it.
Listen, so I didn't find the table spot, but I did find something that's equally just as fucked.
Julie, do the thing.
Oh shit.
So all right, I don't need even to explain any context here.
Oh, it's Mini Moose.
Mini Moose.
God,
Is that
I'm
Ricky?
old as shit.
That's
I
Ricky
remember
Williams,
that.
2011.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't say anything because that was me. I was the same fucking way.
Yeah, me too.
I can't say anything either. I'm a fat boy now too, so I feel you guys.
I mean, yeah. Oh God, yeah. This was a thing.
Oh yeah, I remember Mini Moose.
Fighting Ricky Williams.
Fuck him!
What do they prefer little people now, right? That's the politically
Yeah,
correct.
we can't say the M word.
Well, I was just trying to
Depending-
be nice. Like I don't want to say shit that'll get you guys off
Oh,
YouTube.
that's abuse.
Except that person sitting in the corner.
The worst one I remember was Antino coming down and landed wrong and said "fuck it." Oh yes, that's part of the. That's part of the what a botch.
Mania, bro.
Yeah, but he was safe though. He landed safely.
Nikia, that was actually a Let's show.
But when I think of worst bumps, I think of people who got hurt. Because like, if you land safely, that means that's a great bump because you're not hurt. But if you land and hurt yourself, that's a bad bump.
That's a bad bump.
That's a bad bump.
I've never taken a bump where it's just like, oh, this fucking like
the many gimmicks of Johnny Primer.
No, fuck. You could sit here all day.
What are you looking to accomplish?
Oh dear God.
I got a sweet shirt.
Oh, I love ICP Johnny Primer.
That was a Venom face paint. Thank you.
Look at the baby Randy.
Right?
We'll make sure it's that big. So back with my jaw. Beautiful face paint done by a very nice person. My jaw back. I defeated.
I think Justina did my face paint.
What was the other guy? Big guy. What was his name?
Big Gene?
No, the other guy. The guy who wore the mask.
Oh, the scary one.
Yeah, he's kind of scary.
Dante,
yeah.
Oh, Dante.
I had a good partner with good Hank Flanders. I think the face paint inspired me. So you know what? I'm here to take down the fake Primer ink. I don't like that. I don't like that he's using my name.
Lie.
He's not a real Primer. I'm a real Primer. Michael Primer, wherever he is a real Primer. There's no way. How is he the chosen one?
That's when Mikey Primer just disappeared from me because he was seeing a girl who hated wrestling.
Using my name to get fame.
For that, Mikey, fuck you for that. I still give him shit about that to this day. Because he would randomly not show up.
One of my favorite ones because it has me in it. But this was actually pretty aggressive.
Oh yeah. I think you were still training at the time.
Oh yeah,
this time, and he had to come and interrupt me. This is it, Joe.
This was the night.
Final. This might be.
This was the night that the fucking chair shot, the Joe hitting the fucking chair shot on Crash. He hit him so hard that I legitimately thought he murdered him. Like he hit him so.
My
hard.
last run here, and
he probably deserved it.
Oh, just beating the
shit. Butt crack.
This who think they can play wrestling.
Censor that butt crack.
IWE. I made this company. You walk around with your little title. You walk around. You took my best.
I had fun feuding with Joe. Like that was one of my favorite feuds.
Back. Oh, yeah. For what? For what? There's no reason that he needed to be with you. I am the real deal. I am the real Primer. Tomorrow
actually,
night,
JP, I think it's when he hit me with the chair, not Crash.
It must have been you. Yeah, I don't remember the contact. I just remember the chair shot.
Random question though, because I remember you talking about you and Joe feuding. You said you had great promos against each other, but the matches are shit.
Yes.
Because you had no match chemistry.
Promos were fun as hell, but we just didn't. You always get that person you don't mesh in the ring well with, and that was me and Joe. I think it's because we're too much alike.
Yep.
But the matches were usually dope. Oh God.
I found Sheiky.
Johnny, you came back to the IWE for one reason, to get your job back. Well, on March,
I'll bring it back, Primer.
Last night, you have to fight.
I mean, that mustache I could probably grow still, but I'm not shaving my head.
How do you feel going into that match?
Well, they attacked me from behind, crash landing, and I don't even know the other guys. What's the other guy's name?
Joey Morocco.
Do you actually not know? Or
that's an old school name.
Newcomer Joey Morocco. They attacked Johnny Primer from behind. I don't think
that's Johnny Morocco.
Former
He was crap. He did this mobster gimmick, and
mobster gimmick, yeah.
Yeah, he was from. I think he was from Canada.
I believe it was.
I think. I remember I wrestled him at a fair. It was me and Ace versus. No, it was me and Tony versus him and Ace. Like that picture I have of me and Tony. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, young man, let's go ahead and hit him.
Yeah, pretty much. That was fun, man.
Me and Tony. We should get him on the podcast.
Oh dear God. I don't think 9 o'clock's probably too late for Tony though.
Yeah, that's true. Larry, kids got school in the morning.
Kids got Sunday school.
That is still I don't even remember who told me that story, but that's still one of my favorite Tony quotes ever. And I'm just
I got a good Tony story for you. If you want to hear a Tony story. Some of you have heard it, some of you haven't. But I'll give you a good Tony story. So I'm wrestling Tony, and the Fox Vineyards in this, and his tag partner. Tony puts me in a sleeper, and they're supposed to come out and make it a no contest because I was IWB champion. They're supposed to attack Tony. Tony puts me in a sleeper. Tony's arm is bigger around than I was at the time. And he's got me in the sleeper, and he's in my ear, and he's like, Prama, where are they at? And I'm like, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm glad Tony has his arm right here because I'm laughing my ass off. And then they're still not out there. I'm in the sleeper for at least a minute now, or at least seem like a minute. Tony's like, Prama, I don't think them boys coming. I'm like, Tony, they'll be here. And then like they finally come out and they take their sweet ass time to get in the ring. And he's like, Prama, you don't look like Superman. You survived Tony Atlas's sleeper hold. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I just laying face down in the mat after they attack him, and I'm just laughing in the mat because fucking Tony's just whispering in my ear, and I'm like, oh my God. That's my favorite Tony story.
It's like the time I bumped off one of his punches, and I hear him in the ring full volume, not like trying to be subtle or anything, full volume, looks at Larry and goes, Larry, they're bumping off my punches. And I rolled up, and I'm laughing, like I'm cracking up because it's funny as shit. Dennis is sitting right in front of me, and I'm a heel, so I gotta like, well, I gotta be an asshole about this. I'm like, he's so strong. Dennis starts cracking up, the entire row starts cracking up. Like, yeah.
I remember Tony.
Go for it.
I remember Tony calling for the gut punch for me, and for some reason, when he whipped me off the ropes, I thought I was ducking a clothesline, and he goes to hit me with the gut punch, and I'm hunched all the way over, and he just rock'ems me in the top of the head, and I fall into the ropes like Dean Ambrose style, and you watch my head just ricochet off the top rope, and I almost fall out onto the floor. I had just won a title the night before and almost just completely died like the day after.
My favorite Tony story. My favorite Tony story is when he lost his shit because somebody did his fucking headbutt.
No, the funniest part is he didn't get mad about it. Larry got mad about it.
Oh, I thought it was he that got mad about it. He told Larry,
Tony
and Larry lost.
Tony was like, why'd they do my finish? And Larry was like, Rah! Like freaking like Super Saiyan cousin Larry out back. And he's like, he's over 9,000.
And that's the thing, like, because you like sometimes you forget like the old school fucking like because we do everything like you wouldn't think a headbutt was a fucking finish. Leg drop is finish for fucking Hulk Hogan, you know, like the simplest a DDT used to be a fucking finish.
Yeah, so Jake Roberts used it for how many years? Still does.
Yeah. So it's like you wouldn't think like, and then if you do it's like, oh fuck, you know, because everybody likes to do my fucking finish because it's just a fucking eat spot. So which is why I changed again. So.
I don't know what you're talking about. No one ever does my fucking finish ever.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I have a funny story about
I like the fucking you used to do the fucking Claymore.
I still do once in a while. I'm getting old, man. Come on.
I like taking it. That's why I asked you to do it.
Yeah, I know.
So
Eric asked for it too at Ring Wars, and I'm like, son of a bitch. All right.
So speaking of funny spots, so I'm at Skips this last weekend, right? And I'm taking on Blade Bandit. We're doing our thing, you know. Blade and I, when we call a match, we call like 4 things, and we just go out there and do shit. That's Blade is one of the easiest people in the world to work with. I'm not even joking.
Sorry, breaking news. Tiffany Stratton just became the women's champion. Just took it off Nia Jax.
Wow!
Cool.
All right.
They fucking cashed it. Holy shit! She just fucking cashed it.
Basically, what just happened here is JP's like, I'm sick of listening to your stories. Fuck you. I'm gonna talk about this.
I just was looked over and was like, what's happening?
Hey, that's important news.
Oh, Nix is talking?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Anyway, finish the story real quick. We're watching the match before us, and there's like 5 neck breakers in it. And I'm like, one of the only cutoff spots I've called the heat is a neck breaker. Because I wanted to do James Storm's jumping neck breaker that he does. It's almost a reverse cutter. That's what reminded me of the story. And the only thing Blade said to me is just land flat so I don't break my neck. And I was like, well, duh.
I have to bring it up, but the favorite fucking with Blade, we're doing the scramble, that shitty scramble for Let's, and he goes to do a fucking jumping bulldog and just fucks it up, and we're all both on the mat, and I have to shove my face on the mat because I'm laughing so hard because all Blade is going is like, that fucking sucked. I fucking suck. I'm a shitty wrestler. I'm sorry.
And the thing is he's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
And just sometimes he gets you like in that shit too. He's just like he'll start. You're like, Blade, shut up! I'm laughing, and I'm supposed to be heel. Go away.
It's just like when MSP
man.
used to come out. We were like, oh shit, we're not supposed to dance to this.
Yeah, we're sitting there in the middle of the ring, like, oh shit, yeah, that's right.
So I'll bring up a name that only Nick probably remembers, but I wrestled Jay Gillette for a while. And we used to tell people to get music that was censored. Because he used to come out to Young Jeezy, I Put On. And I'm out there because I'm the heel, so I'm out there first. He did not get the censored version.
Oh, no.
And so I'm out there, and I'm like, oh, this is a cool song. And then it starts dropping the N-bomb repeatedly. And I'm like, what the fuck how am I supposed to react to this? Like, it's just dropping them left and right. And Jay Gillette comes out, and he's a very white guy from Massachusetts. And it's like, I don't think they expect to see him come through the curtain with that song. And then after that, we're like, we found the censored version for him. Like, you need to have the N-word out of that song.
Yeah. Like if that dropped like B.A. Tatum walking out, you'd be like, yeah, okay, that expects.
Yeah,
Pretty white dude. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, we told you several. Like, I get it. There's gonna be an F-bomb or S that you forget in the song but that one's a big one. That one's a big one.
It's like
big one.
Speaking of that,
what's the name of that song? Is it "She's Beautiful"? Where it actually has an F-bomb in the middle of it.
Really?
It's like I think it's that song. Hold on.
I had to pick him up, bring him to Brewer Tony. He gets in the car and looks at Isaiah and his friends and says, "All you motherfuckers are white." Tony used to say the craziest shit out back that I can't repeat, but it's just like get us all
the
fucking
donkey
laughing.
one.
Oh my god, that was so fucking fun.
Man wins orange, got a big pee-pee. I instantly look down at my gear and I'm wearing my orange gear. I'm like, wait.
Oh shit.
But he's talking donkey, which was funny as all.
Oh, Tony it's funny because every single time Tony's in the locker room and he starts telling stories, even if everybody's in the middle of a conversation, we all just fucking stop and listen because it's just like the shit that he's
away from it because you hear it and you're just like, what is he talking about? Oh my god! Like just like up. Oh, to reference back to the tag team feud stuff you were talking about, Primer.
Yeah,
the leather daddies, the leatherheads.
The leather daddies. That's a new tag team.
I know. I started calling the leather daddies.
Hold on.
Oh dear God!
Storm, I got a new idea for you.
You gotta bring up my favorite promo if you gotta do this. Is when fucking Roadblock holds up the belt upside down.
Upside down. Yeah.
Are those the plastic IWB titles?
Those were the fake one.
Hang on.
Guys, when we
return
to Brewer June 7th for Night of Savage Summer, you guys defend the IWB tag titles against good.
Ace looks so happy.
Stop.
Did you see it? I still got one.
Oh, you
no shit.
Yeah. Look at that. Hang on, let me see if I can get it better. Yeah.
Hang on, I'll pull a zoom out.
That's probably worth some money right here.
Yeah. I still have that fucking thing.
Are they actually plastic or are they just like really, really
They're hard plastic, yeah.
Hard plastic, yeah.
No
it doesn't even
shit.
say any company on the top anymore. It just says tag team champion. That's all it says.
You
I only
should
have
get it
one
signed by everybody like IWE that was like involved in IWE and see how much you could fucking sell it for. I bet it'd go for a fucking good penny.
Well, I know that Ricky Williams used to buy all the belts, so maybe. But that is a weird situation we don't have to get into. I'm not going to sell him the belts.
Actually, my ECW heavyweight championship, it's Ricky Williams. He posted one day, he's like, does anyone want this? And I was like, yes.
The WCW tag team title that the IWE stickers put over the first title I ever won. He gave me the other half of it, so I have it in storage somewhere.
I'll mention a redacted person, but they gave me an ECW World Heavyweight title, and I sold it because I needed titles for the Primer Inc. show, the first one, and someone gave me that. I was like, I'm not using that. I have New Jack on the show. I'm not using an ECW replica belt. I think we use like an NWA heavyweight title replica. I think I don't even fucking remember, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not using that. So I sold it after I got it for free because,
dude,
not a belt collector.
My thing is,
I have no belts anymore, sadly. Actually, I get the kids ones, I guess. You can call that.
Let me, I don't have any belts I've won anymore, unfortunately. But when it comes to belts, what drives me nuts actually is like I don't mind the companies. What do you say?
Sorry, I was just never mind. Keep going. I'm not gonna say it. Keep going. I love you, JP. Keep going.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
What's happening?
What I was gonna say.
Can we see your belt, JP?
Oh.
You know what? Well, you're in the garage, but if you're in the house.
Oh man. Hey. That was fuck, man.
Wow. That was low blow, dude. That was low blow.
I'm putting in my resignation to the
That's the thumbnail. That right there's the thumbnail with
fun
JP
and
just staring at the camera.
Thank you guys. Jamie's out now.
Hey, he said it. I could have been the one to say it, but I didn't.
Anyways, we'll talk about that story one day, eventually.
Yeah, once we get new belts.
Let's wait until the problem's fixed.
Anyways, tell your story there, Nix.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, companies that use replica belts as their championship belts.
Yeah.
Nails. Ooh, boy. That like no, I don't mind so the WWF Tag Team Championships, the classic tag team championships are my favorite tag titles ever. And that's why I liked winning the 3W tag titles, because that's guess what they look like. But I'm sitting there going like these are basically just the WWF tag team titles. So
well,
I think one of the first,
wasn't it? 3W tag titles were
that's what I'm talking about.
I think one of the first IWE middleweight belts was an IC title, I think. I'd have asked Neil about that one, but I think that's the one that he had. I think it was just an IC belt.
The Vacation Land one was an IC belt, right? Like an actual, authentic IC belt.
What, the one that I had?
Yeah, the one you had. Yeah. That was like a custom made IC belt, right?
Yeah, it was custom made. Yeah, I don't know where that belt ever went
on it, but it was like an authentic. Do you still have the title?
No.
No. Where?
It's somewhere in the state.
Yeah,
say it that way.
Somebody has it.
You know who has a title that it's completely the horror.
Yes,
has the Livewire IWE Livewire title.
It's like the Pepperoni Championship now.
Put stickers over it, and it's like his own podcast promotion.
Can I ask how that?
Yeah,
I thought Malik was the last champion. How did he get that?
No, Horror won it in the last
scram. Yeah. Horror was the last champion.
Home, it was like, fuck you guys, you ain't getting it back.
Well, yeah, because they closed right after that.
Yeah.
I remember Malik winning it going, what the hell is this?
Primer.
I didn't have those.
You won that. You and in person I shall not name.
I gave them back. I gave them back to Bob.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want those pieces of shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No. I think I know exactly what happened to those. Weren't those Rickies?
They might have been.
I think they were.
Those are Rickies. Those are the ones Vaughn bought for.
I think they were. I think they were Rickies. Yeah, and they wanted them back, and I was like, I think I gave it to thou who shall not be named, and it's like, here, you give it to him. I don't want to deal with that asshole.
I'm trying so hard. I want the Vacation Land tag titles. I want to get Chad Epic has one, and BA has the other one. I'm trying to get them because I want to paint them and use them for a main state tag team championship.
Next Gino show, you could probably get one for BA, and then Chad I could probably snag from at some point between now and March.
Yeah, and then just I want to redo the leather and paint them and be like, here's the main state tag team titles. It can be any tag team in Maine type thing. Doesn't have to be what promotion. Any tag team in Maine. Can I help you?
So you mean the 3 tag teams we have in Maine right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
the ones that I actually put on.
It's really lacking the tag team department.
Well, POS is gone. MSP is gone.
There's Eric Johnson and Alexander Lee, and then there's Calvin Stage and Dave Dyer.
The way that it's looking, it's going to be me and Alexander Lee are going to be a tag team at this point because. There's already almost me and Alexander Lee are wrestling the Pathway in March. So I mean, who knows?
Where are you doing that?
Geno's.
Oh,
The pathway.
I don't know. I never
attacked
get to
Alexander Lee with this buoy, and then I came out for the save, snagged the buoy out of his hand, started almost beating the piss out of Sam and Lee.
So I'll tell you probably exactly what I'm doing at the next Geno show. Me and someone versus Cousin Larry and someone.
Volume 7.
9, actually.
And you have the Johnny Primer spot because that used to be Johnny Primer's spot.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, you went over last show.
I kind of, sorta. No, it's probably gonna be me and Donkey in a one-on-one this next time.
That'd be nice.
I totally forgot SmackDown went to 3 hours now because I'm sitting.
Yeah, they've only said it all episode. JP, pay fucking attention.
I have it on mute. I just looked over.
He's in the podcast.
30 and it's been bloodlines out here.
That's true.
So we haven't really talked about the next show for MPW. Do you want to just give the highlights of what we can expect for the next show?
Well, we talked about the tag match, which involves you two gentlemen versus the Pathway and the Neighborhood for the tag titles. We're going to have me versus Eugene. We've got the 6-man tag, which is Wesley Pipes, Blade Bandit, and shit. Now I'm forgetting the other guy's name already.
The Ultimate Male.
Huh?
The Ultimate Male.
Yeah, that guy. Dane Valentine. There we go. Versus Black Rose, Alexander Lee, and Eric Johnson. We've got Wyatt Holiday versus Landon Cross. What?
I'm doing an open challenge.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm going down the card there. Hold your horses.
So I can fight him for the for his title too.
I mean, it's an open challenge. Anyone can show up.
Challenge.
I'll walk away with 2 belts. Why not?
I don't even think you're going to be walking after the first one.
Oh, shut up!
Wow. I think those are like what I said. Wyatt Holiday versus Landon Cross, and then we have Jason Maverick versus Jimmy Limits.
Watch your back, JP. Joey going for that belt.
Everyone's coming for your belt now. I still haven't got a rematch, so I might come in.
Stealing right now.
Yeah, we're all watching you. I think I've gotten all the matches. I don't remember. I might have missed one, but
I might give good old Jakey Hess a challenge for that open weight belt.
Oh yeah, crap! I forgot about that one.
That's right.
Jake Hess versus Frankie Flash for the open weight title.
Frankie Flash, what a return!
So you're gonna make me go for the JP. You're gonna make me fight JP so I get my hit with chairs and shit. And you're gonna take the easier one. Fuck you. I got Hess. You already said you got JP.
You like that shit. I don't.
I mean, the hardcore.
That's true. I do like that shit.
Whatever, octopus man, whatever you want.
But I'm gonna still add because so it's $10 tickets, all seats. Also, you can meet Eugene. He's going to have photos and stuff. I tried to find a Eugene figure in a box, and they're a pain in the ass to find. So I've been looking, but I'm still looking.
Yeah.
That's why I was hoping we were going to get Rhino for March because I have Rhino hanging on my wall. Like, there's one sitting on my wall. So I was like, oh, here we go. So $10 tickets, going to be at a new building. And, there's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know who JP's open challenge person is going to be, so that excites me a little bit.
It's going to be Ring War's favorite wrestler, Joey Nails.
Dear God. You know what? I have 200, 300 friends, and the fact that Joey Nails beat me, I feel like he paid some people off.
We lost to fucking Hyper Putin. Fucking
No. Not only do we lost Not only have we lost the Hyper Pretend, we also lost the MEW favorite tag team of the year to Natty Castle and Eric Johnson.
Have they had more than one tag match?
No.
Then how are they a favorite tag team?
Friends.
That was Lee Miller, the wrestler of the year for.
No. That's just poor. That's just poor vote counts right there.
Primer, I do have one to call you out on. How the hell's the problem on the count for favorite tag team of the year? They had one match.
I'm only part owner, sir. So I didn't come up with those polls. That was before I had my hand in the gravy pot. So
before the last show.
And by the way, I just found a Eugene figure on eBay for $20 in package.
Well, you better be ordering it.
You better get more pay.
Sir, I'm broke.
Me too. Christmas murdered my ass.
I think Christmas.
Christmas
Well, at my shoot job, I have I work Wednesdays and Thursdays, and they're usually 10-hour days. But we were closed on Christmas, and then I only worked a half a day Wednesday because it was Christmas Eve. So that's like 15 hours that was out of this paycheck, and I'm like, fuck. So, yeah.
Christmas Eve was Tuesday.
Yeah, never. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I was like,
They all ran together.
listen, she said.
So my new job is nice because I get paid for Christmas and I get paid for New Year's, but I don't get paid for the days off around them. So I was planning to go north to go see my parents for Christmas, but unfortunately they were sick. So the girlfriend was like, "No," and I was like, "Yeah."
Well, yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I get sick on my vacation too. I was pissed.
No
I was on
plate for us.
vacation. I was got the fucking flu. It's like, this sucks. And I had to watch my kids. I had to watch my kids and be sick. That's
the worst.
sucked.
Oh, speaking of title belts, this is actually a Levi question we forgot to ask. Primer, what is your favorite title belt?
Like the one I've held or the one of all time?
Any belt. Any belt from anywhere.
My favorite, I really liked, and it's weird, I liked the WCW Cruiserweight title. I thought it was a pretty looking belt.
That's a cool one.
It's everyone's always like, oh, the Winged Eagle or so. I go like, I find one that not everyone, and I love like some of the wrestling games when they put those belts in because that's cool. That's my favorite one that I've ever seen. My favorite one I ever held was
WWE, not WCW.
Probably our hardcore title. I really like that because I helped design it. So I like.
By the way, did anyone read Joey Nail's? Sorry, I have to just say this. Did anyone read Joey Nail's last comment?
Can you shut the fuck up over
No,
there?
what did it say?
What does it say? It says, oh, sorry, I'm clicking and you clicking it. Joey Nail's taking over the state, brother. Everybody is Joey Nail's guy because Joey Nail's his guy.
What?
Everybody vote for the mark.
Is
Anyway.
Joey Nail drinking? That made no sense.
No, it makes sense because y'all didn't read it right. Joey Nail's taking over the state, brother. Everybody is a Joey Nail's guy because Joey Nail's guys.
Oh!
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Well then.
He wrote that himself.
That got spicy real quick.
That did get spicy really quick. Is that
Wow. All right.
Is that the belt you're talking about?
Sip my sake.
Yes.
That is yes.
Yes. You want to know what my least favorite title belt was? And I bet everyone agrees with me. The Willow title from TNA.
Oh, that was.
Oh,
I forgot
hated
that
belt.
one.
That was such a piece of shit.
They had
my
such
God,
a gorgeous title at that time too. That big silver with the blue TNA on.
Yeah,
it
and
was
then
gorgeous.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing's terrible.
Oh, that's so bad.
Look, it's so bad. Yeah.
Some people don't like the Fiend belt too. That's
I
another
mean,
one that
I
they
like.
say.
I like what it represented. I wasn't a big fan of him carrying it around, but I think a lot of people just like to shit on stuff that's cool too.
Oh my God. Hey Neil, so if I ever win the world championship, this is what I'm gonna do. The heavyweight title, this is what I'm gonna do. And watch Neil go, I'm sorry, what?
Hey, you never know, man. You know what?
I'm gonna get really, really, really stoned before a show, and then I'm gonna have an 8-second match with Sting.
Okay. Sounds about right.
All right.
If you can get Sting in, I'm down.
He's probably available now.
Yeah, he's probably 20 grand.
Yeah.
No, dude.
He's just to walk in the door.
No, just to put face paint on is 25 grand.
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
Yep. That's just
Wow.
to put face. If you have him there at an appearance without face paint, it's like 10 grand. But if you want him with face paint, it's 25.
Who the hell's booking him without face paint? Like, that's the gimmick.
Right?
I know, right? He knows that too. He's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, 25 for face paint. I'd be like, I'm sorry, how much? I
Do
can
we
get
have
like
any other?
20 TNA guys for that. I go get
Right.
Bully Ray for that. For that, and I go get the Dudleys for that shit.
I think we
Yeah,
could
exactly.
move a lot
Yeah,
less.
no, Dudley's worth 10 grand.
For both?
Yeah.
I'll take a 3D if you get him up here. I'm not even joking.
I ain't paying
Devon
10
can't
grand.
wrestle.
Nobody's paid 10 grand.
Devon can't wrestle. What are you talking about?
I
Yeah.
don't care. I'll still take a 3D.
I mean, he could probably do the 3D if you needed him to.
That's about it.
Jake hasn't wrestled in years. He can still throw a DDT.
He would have to do a Tony Atlas match. Is fucking what he would have to do because
Yeah.
his neck
Yeah.
is fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't want to bring. I mean, when we're looking to bring people in, we want them to be able to work a match because you don't get to see that often enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good question. Hold on. There you go. Who was all your most favorite memorable superstar from any promotion? Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? I think is what she's going for.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Good choice.
He's a
Yep.
great guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think of all the.
It was.
interviews
I mean, it
he's
was
been
Jake
doing.
the Snake for a long time, but I've been watching a lot of old Bret stuff, and I really like his work more. Wasn't the best promo guy, but
No, I was always a Sean guy personally, but that's just me.
yeah,
I was always Sean. Yeah.
I liked them both. But I like people were either Stone Cold Rock, and I was always Stone Cold. I've never liked The Rock.
I like the Rock's promos, but all around it was Stone Cold. 100%.
He just annoyed me.
Yeah.
Like talking in the third person, and I don't know. It just annoyed me as a kid. I don't know why. So now that he does it when he's in his 50s, it's even more annoying.
Can't be annoying.
The
as,
Rock, the final boss.
brother. Listen, brother. Listen here, brother. You.
Hey,
Fucking
Hogan's
Hulk
what
Hogan.
got me into wrestling. He's a piece of shit now, but I
He's
enjoy
always
watching
been a
Hulk Hogan.
piece of shit. What are you fucking talking about? He's
All right.
always been a piece
When
of
I
shit.
was 8 years old, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Nobody
He's now a
at 8 years
public.
old understood that.
Yeah.
Public piece of shit. That's the
When I was 8 years
Public
old, I
now.
did not realize that Hogan was a fucking racist, sexist, homophobic piece of garbage. But now, ask Andy. I got rid of all my Hogan figures except for one.
I hope
Because
you
that's
mean-
how much I was pissed off at Hulk
Like
Hogan.
getting rid of them, I hope you mean like you made mad money off of them.
I may have returned them to the store.
Oh,
You just got
no.
store credit. So yeah.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
I've actually got a story kind of like this. So for the longest time, one of my favorite wrestlers, especially early like Bullet Club days and everything, was Marty Scurll.
I remember.
Dude, I have 25 Marty Scurll shirts upstairs in a box, just sitting there. I don't want to give them away, and I don't want to sell them because I don't want anyone else to wear them. And I even have one of the shirts from All in Chicago that was the purple crow mask. That was like one of my favorite shirts, and it just sitting in a box upstairs.
This is the one Hogan that I have left.
Oh God.
Hey, I recognize that.
Is it
Yeah,
the
because
stretch
Andy
one?
found him for me. So
He's in the-
yeah,
Didn't they have
so
the stretch one?
They
Hogan's
used to-
like
yeah,
you could
there
stretch
was-
your
there
arms.
No,
and shit?
stretchy wood.
he doesn't. This one's
Oh.
not stretchy. No.
No.
But-
Oh, here we go. How about okay? What about who showed up at these shows you were on? Example: Ricky Morton. Ricky was great.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I'm
pretty
guessing
well,
she's
great.
saying like the biggest star like you've seen show up on the show.
Oh, okay, that's legit.
My favorite one that showed up on any of our shows. We got to go with New Jack. I can't pick anyone but New Jack. Like it was cool to have Kennedy. I mean Anderson. Sorry, I'm gonna call him Kennedy for the rest of this podcast. Probably. It was cool to have Tatanka. It was cool to have Dango.
because he said he would do the podcast.
Dude,
Yeah, he runs his school. He was tough to get a hold of.
Yeah, he said he would do it. He just remind him, but like I've been busy with everything, like and it's Christmas and New
Yeah.
Year's week. I didn't want to
But-
fucking bother him.
He might come back, so we can try to get that happen again. So
He could, yeah, that'd be awesome.
yeah,
What about Eugene? Damn it!
dude, Eugene is harder to get in touch with than he is. I'll message Eugene, and 3 days later, I'll get a response. So at least Kennedy was at least a day later.
Make sure you hit him up at least minimum 3 days before the show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I make
I
sure to
keep
do
saying,
that.
man.
Don't.
as a tag team guy, I keep saying, man, we got to get America's Most Wanted up here.
Do they even wrestle still?
Harris just had a match not long ago, and I know Storm's still in the Indies.
They're gonna draw money.
A beer drinking
Hear the
cowboy.
crickets? Anyone got a cricket sound effect? Because I think there's 6 people that know who America's Most Wanted is right now.
Oh, come on, James Storm, man. Cowboy.
You don't think that I want to bring up some of these guys that nobody knows, but I'd love to have Homicide. No one knows who the hell Homicide is anymore.
Bro,
yeah.
have it on his personal account on Facebook, and I talked to him the last ICW show I went to, and I mentioned him coming up to Maine, and he was just like, he said he would love to come up to Maine. So
Who said that?
outside,
All right, well,
so
give him my contact. I'll talk to him.
I'll hit him up because he had just finished the last ICW show that he did. I don't
But I
know.
thought he just came back to Ring of Honor too. So
Yeah. So
No
I'm
shit.
down. Like I always like ideas, but I have like hundreds of emails I've sent out to people that just don't respond, and it's annoying as shit.
It's I understand it's the same thing it's the same with the podcast. It's like you get people that come up with like, oh, I'd love to do a podcast, and then it's like cool, and then you reach out and
You hit him up,
never
and
hear,
yeah, you get nothing.
never hear back
Yep.
from a
Um,
okay, like
I was talking to Danny Doring for a while from ECW. He was like, yeah, I'd love to come up. And then he left me on red, and that was like 6 months ago. And I'm like, cool, all right, never mind.
It was really great that was really good at communicating back to was Chris, what was his name? Panama Vacation. Chris, yeah.
Talking Hamrick?
Hamrick, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I'm good.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I had no problem with him.
I have no issues with Hamrick. I've got a good Hamrick story too, but I don't know. He's a little expensive for not really bringing as much as he should. I don't know. People are gonna.
His family lives up here too.
Yeah, I know, but he's expensive for no one really cares about Hamrick anymore. It's tough. Right. Getting the wrestling crowd to come for certain people is tough. Yeah, I wanted to bring in the Powers of Pain, but I don't think anyone would know who they are.
You know how much Dreamer is?
How much?
I'm sure Randy knows. No, I'm asking.
No, I think we have an email to him. You know who's funny? You know who got back to me the day after I messaged them? Matt Tremont.
Okay, so I'm just saying,
he was previously booked for the date I wanted him for.
When was that?
March. I wanted him in March, and he's booked.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, he got right back to me, and I'm like, oh shit, all right.
That's my dream match is the only thing that I want this year. So I need to find a way to make that happen.
Well, I have his contact now, so
my dream match is
I wrestled for him a few years ago, and so it's a few years now. We're in 2025, but yeah, I want him to come back up here.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. Well, I think we've covered a bunch of stuff. Unless anyone else has any other questions for Mr. Johnny Primer.
No, probably not. But guess what? Nope. You should pay your $10 and come watch me beat the shit out of Eugene, because that'll be fun. It's not often you get to see, and I'm going to say it, I'm a main original. I'm one of the only guys that I consider me, Eric Johnson, Alexander Lee, three of the guys who we all started about the same time. So I consider us the three main originals, really.
Roblox?
No, fuck Roblox. Roblox also didn't start when we did. And Roblox started as a ref. But I can, it's not often you get to see a main original beat up a WWE superstar or former superstar or whatever. But it'll be fun. You also can see JP's open challenge. You can see you two guys try to get your tag belts back. I'm excited for January. I'm excited for March too. I mean, we've got some stuff happening, but I have to rework the whole fucking card. But I've got some surprises there too, because I've been doing it for a long time. I know people from all over the place.
Don't you fucking kill your cat on my stream.
Yeah. Why are you giving your cat the sleeper hole?
He's going to have a fucking field day with this one. He's disabled. He can't use his legs, okay? He's already not functional.
Jesus. Well, don't fucking make him worse.
As you say that, as he pops claws in your face.
Immediately, yeah.
So we can find that the upcoming MPW show where?
In Old Town. Old Town Parks and Rec.
January 24th?
January 24th.
Don't go to the island if you're
Don't go to the island this time. $10 tickets. Contact Neil Day on Facebook. You can even message me on Facebook because I can get you tickets. Might take me longer than him. He has them in his possession, but I can get them for you. And the poster's up. All the matches have been announced except for, JP's because it's an open challenge.
Anyone's welcome to come tango with the Hardcore Maniac.
There you go. And you can find more of that information on their Facebook page, right?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter that I need to update that I never, X that I need to update that I never do.
Oh, same here.
You can follow us on YouTube if you've missed past shows now. We've got matches up there. Someone just made us a nice hype video for the upcoming show.
Gee, I wonder who did that.
I don't know, but it's pretty good.
Just confirm JP versus Joey.
Confirm that when I'm 6 feet under.
Yeah, I'm the booker and I say no.
That's the best decision you've made as booker so far, buddy. I'm proud of you.
He will walk out and say I entered the challenge, and I'm just gonna I'll just hit him with a tennis racket.
Dude, just fucking roadblock him when Roadblock came out of the Rumble. And,
No, the
fucking
Lego
Eric
tennis
came and
racket
fucking
that I hit
just
JP
popped
with.
him.
Yeah, bring the time. I'm okay with that. That shit sucked.
Oh my god.
By all means.
Primer had me pee on you like what the fuck?
He's saying that Eugene's gonna pee on me like a dog, but
Bro.
he did
You
do that.
gotta
when he-
word that. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta word that a little bit better, buddy.
Yeah, we need some context there.
You sure that wasn't Roblox typing for him? That's like a Roblox story right there.
Speaking of Roblox, real quick. So,
oh dear God, why are we still speaking of Roblox?
No, it's just funny. So we're at the dojo tonight, right? It's me, Maverick, Joey, and Stormy, and we're calling it a quick little match because we're doing a little practice match. All of a sudden, I look over the window and I see on the door, and all I see is the top of a head. I'm like, what the hell? So I reach over to open the door, and Roblox's like, right here. And I was like, yeah, he's inside. and him and like two girls walk in, and Jason's like, who the hell are all these people? So it's just like,
he has no sense of anything around him, like common sense, reality, anything. It's just he just exists in this world, and there's nothing else around for him.
The best part, my girlfriend texts me. She's like, holy shit, it's Time Dozer.
Wow. Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Johnny Primer, for
guys,
being
it was
on the
fun.
podcast.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to plug before you leave?
I will plug Ring Wars 2 because, I like the guy who does that. So go check out Ring Wars 2, February 1st in Palmyra. Also check out our YouTube. I think I mentioned that already. Check out MPW's YouTube. You can also go on, and we went through some of the gimmicks of Primer. I have a DVD called Vintage Primer that I'm going to try to make more copies of, and it's a bunch of old Primer shit that maybe I'll start selling. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if anyone's interested in that, send me a message. I can make copies of it. I've got one. I also have some old IWB TV that I might drop off at the dojo so you guys can watch that.
That'd be dope. That'd be
yeah,
really dope.
I think it's 1, 2, and 3.
I think Eric may have given Randy a bunch of that too.
He might. I remember Eric gave me some. But yeah, that's all I really want to plug. Also, check out my wife's Facebook and TikTok, Meg Lavelle, the best ring announcer that MPW has ever had. I got to at least post it once. I got to give her one because if not, she's gonna get mad at me. And she has a great ring
by the way.
announcer.
Yeah, she is.
She's doing good. She got those teeth pulled, but she's doing good.
All right, good.
So, all right, guys, you have a good rest of your podcast. I don't know how long this thing goes. Tell Levi thanks for showing up. Kicks me in the mouth last time I do a match with him and doesn't show up. What a bitch. You tell him I said that too.
Oh, I wish he did because you guys are going back and forth with him. It's so fucking fun.
It would have been fun, but no, it can't show up for Johnny Primer.
We're going to need a Primer part 2 with Levi actually.
Oh,
We're
definitely.
gonna have to, yeah.
Definitely. We all know that Roblox is my favorite. I never forget the time I slapped him in the face on 3W show. Yep.
I don't remember that, but I try to forget every 3W show that ever happened.
Yeah, I was only on one show that never happened.
I was on. Well, I want to forget all of them. I was on 2 shows and I never want to do it.
I was never a part of it because I threatened the owner of the company that never comes up for the shows because he I don't know how that whole concept works.
You don't even want. Yeah, let's not get into that. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right.
Thanks again.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye.
That was fun.
So here we are.
That was fun, man. And
Actually, what's cool is Randy said this too. He says what he likes about the podcast. You come on here and just chit chat. That's all we do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he said this is what makes us different from other fucking podcasts. It's like it's like listening to a fucking talk show like type thing. Of also shit. Yeah, and that's how I always wanted this fucking podcast to be. I didn't want to like fucking like. This is the question. This is whatever. This is the news. Like, I want it to be a conversation. That's why I wanted like a bunch of people instead of just by myself to fucking do this.
H2O Jones.
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of Taz's podcasts for a while.
Oh shit. So I guess we're gonna get right
into... you ever hear the story about his Madison Square Garden?
No, go for it.
So Taz debuted at Madison Square Garden, and before, like, the crowd knew he was coming out. Because if you go back and watch it, it's a WrestleMania or SummerSlam. I think it's SummerSlam. If you go back and watch it, Kurt Angle comes out and does the open challenge. As Angle does the challenge, it's like, whoever back there, whoever, you say you do your 3 eyes, he's still doing the 3 eye thing at this time. and come on out. And like you hear, they tried to edit it, but they never got it right. But you hear, what is his name? Howard Finkel and his opponent from the Red Hook District, and you just hear the crowd just come up and up and up and up, and they were just so hot for Taz coming out. And Taz said he's like, in that moment he knew he was screwed, because he's like, if this is my debut and the crowd's this hot, they're never gonna stay up for me like for the entire time for me like this.
Yeah.
And just with WWE being what it was, because Taz was shorter, you know, he's 5'7", even though he could legit throw everyone. There, you know, he was like, I was screwed. So
was that against Angle? Was that his debut
match
against Angle?
One of the reasons everyone thought he was dangerous, I guess a lot of the guys got
was the German
back, like it was the German, because he set
German suplex
Angle back down. There's two actually. The German, because when he threw Angle jumped. Taz wasn't used to people jumping for him. Yeah. And when Angle jumped, he went almost all the way over, and everyone was like, "Oh crap!" The other one was the belly to belly, when Taz had him like halfway up and realized they were out of position, so he set him back down, reset him, then threw him. Yeah. And as someone who does suplexes, I've done that where I'm like, nope, okay, now we can go. You know,
I did that fucking Supernova show like a few like a few times ago. The guy asked me like, what happened to the body slam? I was like, well, I didn't want to slam you on your fucking head. Exactly. So I repositioned and did it.
So Taz knew he was screwed because he was never going to get that crowd reaction ever again.
Yeah. Well, he's also an ECW guy. He was an ECW guy in a WWE territory in WWE, and he already had everything out to get him. That's what happened with all those guys. Fucking first thing in the beginning,
except RVD.
Except RVD,
yeah.
Dogs.
One of your animals just went insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I wanted to talk about this last week, but I gave everybody off because I wanted everybody to enjoy their vacation with their family. Same thing with Thanksgiving. Everybody took it off, whatever, and had fun. Probably could have done a show last week, but like I said, I wanted everybody to enjoy their time with family and shit like that. Take a week off. CM Punk came out in a bathrobe for his show.
That's hell yeah.
I don't know what show this is. I actually have the article put up to know what show this is.
I think they were in New York.
Yeah, but what is this, a house show or
It's
is
a
this
house show? All house show. Yeah, they're all house shows. They're doing a tour.
I think the girlfriend looked at me and she said, "Wow, Punk's got a lot of faith in that towel."
he has shorts on.
He had shorts on.
Yeah, or underwear, or whatever the fuck it is. You can see it when he.
But I'm surprised that the towel even stayed on because they do a double whip.
They probably made sure it was going to stay on. They probably taped the shit out of it or something.
He came out of the shower.
So this makes me laugh because I don't know if it was Cornette or if someone else told the story. But in the old days, this would happen occasionally. Like the babyface would be like in the shower, and the heels would be beating up another babyface, and you get a guy get run out. He's got soap in his hair. He's like in a towel, you know. So it's like it's a callback, which is very cool.
Yeah, like, and it's like it's like I wrestled Ari the night before. Fuck him in the shower, and my boy's getting his ass kicked. I'm gonna go run out and make sure he's okay.
I want to do that at Skips once. Like if I'm ever babyface at Skips, you sit at the bar like having a beer and like look up and all of a sudden your boy's getting jumped. Like, oh shit, hold my beer, and like
I did it at Gino's for literally. I literally was sitting at the bar. I was like, holy shit.
So CM Punk hilariously saves Damian Priest at a WWE live event wearing a towel and a shower cap. So WWE is back on the road after giving talent an extended break for the holidays, and CM Punk took this opportunity to have some cheeky fun in the front of a live crowd in Madison Square Garden Thursday night. So in the main event featured World Heavyweight Champion Gunther taking on Damian Priest in a steel cage. But at some point, the cage failed to keep both Dominic Mysterio and is that Ludwig? Ludwig from the getting into the action. I think even too, like I don't know if it was it this one or was it another show where Rey Mysterio came out and beat him with a belt.
It was one of the other shows, and then at some point they had followed this story up, and they ended up doing. Like Punk actually had his clothes on. It was like the second or third show in this tour but like they all did different things in the main event.
Yeah.
Like, people do it. Yeah, Ray was like hitting Dom with the belt, like who's your daddy?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's a little cool. Because I didn't know if this was actually, because I know they don't do a lot of house shows anymore. Yeah, just to save money, and they're now taping a lot of episodes now.
Apparently, I'm going into that. Apparently, one of the things that Triple H is trying to do is give them a lot more time off.
Yeah,
because he wants people to have a real life. You know, like, hey,
yeah,
this is work. You know, you're supposed to have a real life outside of this place.
Well, that's why.
Them not working every night makes their bodies not break down as quickly either.
Well, that's why in the very beginning I wanted to be in AEW, because you only worked once a week. Spend the rest of the time with your fucking family, and you only have to go once a week.
Right.
So maybe you do one pay-per-view a month. At that time, I think it was one every 3 months.
Yeah.
And you just do a Wednesday show. Yeah. And you do a Wednesday show. It's like fucking perfect. I'll fucking work once a week and be the rest of the week time with my family. 100%. But now it's all shit from there. Anyways, so this Monday, getting ready for Netflix, Raw, the best fucking promo I think I've heard in quite a while. They're calling it the promo of the year, which is hilarious because it's January.
Yeah, like
Dan!
This is against Seth Rollins and Punk.
Welcome to
and they bring up
Night Raw.
this shit against each other.
My God, Rollins.
I am revolutionary. I am Seth.
No, it's all good. I cut it already a lot.
Last episode of Monday Night Raw in 2024. Last episode of Monday Night Raw on the USA Network. What do you say? We go out with a bang. 1 week from tonight, the biggest fight in our sport. 10 years in the making. The voice of the voiceless versus the visionary. The Second City Saint versus the Monday Night Messiah. The self-proclaimed best in the world versus the real best in the world.
Oh boy.
CM Punk one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins. And here's the deal. After next week, you know where you're going to be able to find me. I will be here on Monday night. I will be here the Monday after that. The Monday after that. The Monday after that. I will be fighting in this ring because that's what I do. But if things don't go CM Punk's way, you can't say the same for him. What's he going to do? He's going to cry about it. He's going to whine about it. Maybe he'll take another 10 years off, pick up his ball, go home. Took his ball and went home? The most industry plant, cliche bootlicker line I've ever heard in my entire life.
Before we get into this too, I love it how, like, my biggest problem when people went after John Cena, they just picked the lowest fucking fruit. Right. You know, like, it's like, oh, you're not actually here, whatever, blah 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 blah. Like, you're a part-timer or whatever wrestler. Your movies are shit. Blah, like all that shit. This promo, they're actually digging at each other from fucking shit that you didn't think that they were allowed to talk about. It's like, oh, we're gonna get into it.
What paragon of virtue did you get that from, huh? Who originally said that? That wanted to turn the people against the boys when he got told no, or when he got told you're wrong. Did Stone Cold Steve Austin take his ball and go home? You know, I haven't seen the man around these parts in quite some time. Did she take her ball and go home too? Or is it just me, Seth? You want to tell these people that I turned my back on them? You want to tell 15,000 strong in Houston that I abandoned them? When in reality, you just want to cry because I abandoned you. I was sick and tired, and I left this place, and you stayed, and you ate it. We both made our choices. We both made our decisions. I have
No regrets. None. I don't want to talk about the last 10 years. Let's talk about the last 10 months. Seth, how's your neck? Good. How's your knee, Matt? How's that knee? How's your insides? Because I watched Big Bronson Reed hit you with 6 tsunamis. How's your pride? Because you didn't get a modicum of revenge on him, and you saw me break his ankle in War Games. Self-proclaimed best in the world? Yeah, because I believe in myself. Self-professed martyr? You're damn right. I came back. I didn't want to make friends. I said very publicly, I'm here to make money. And next week, oh, baby, I get to make a boatload of cash, making you the victim you so badly want to be, little brother. Oh, cut that crap.
I used that line
man.
against
Cut
Jake
that
Hess.
little brother crap. That don't work no more. You know the difference between you and everybody else that left? They actually did leave, all right? My wife, she's taking a break to raise a kid. I know you don't know what that's like. Stone Cold, he said it was the biggest mistake he ever made. He understands about change, all right? You left. You wanted this place to die with the echoes of those CM Punk chants. You went on your buddy's podcast, tried to tear this place down. When that didn't work, you took every single shot you could to try to kill this place, and you still couldn't do it. And then you took a big chunk of change to go join the competition. How'd that work out for you? You want to call me a martyr? No, man. I never felt bad about anything that I did. I never felt ashamed. I fought and I stayed because that's how revolutions are made. All right? That's how they're made. They're made in the trenches, not by cowards who abandon their families. You stay in the trenches, you fight. That's how we win the war. And we won the war. And you want to come back in here and you want to wave the flag with us? No way. You can't big brother me anymore because I'm the damn big brother. So you will take another 10 years off after the 6, but it's not going to be a decision you make. It's going to be one I make for you. You can recognize the pioneers because of the arrows in their back. I was the first one through the wall and I got bloodied for it. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. I loved the place I worked. I just hated the guy in charge, and he loved you. And in situations where you should have had my back, all you did was shoot arrows in it. And then I leave, and lo and behold, he shows his true colors, and he stabs Roman Reigns in the back. And now he's dressed like an idiot, trying to play victim in a situation that he created. Those arrows kill weak people. The greats, above all odds, find a way to march forward, and I left because I had to, and I got far enough away until those arrows couldn't reach me anymore. And after a few years, I started to be able to pull them out. And after a few more years, I pulled them all out. And I came back because for 7 years, they chanted, mostly during your television time, my name. Yeah. I should be dead, Seth, but I'm not. And oh, aren't the arrow throwers mad? Next week, those same arrows that were supposed to do me in, I carry to this day. And I'm walking into LA, Netflix, live and in living color, with a fistful of arrows, and I'm gonna jam them down your corporate throat. You know, I've never said this to your face. Maybe once upon a time you were a pioneer. What you have become is a cancer. You are a cancer to that locker room. You are a cancer in my brain. You are a cancer to this business. And cancer does not cure itself. The only way to defeat it is to cut it out. So in 1 week, you bring your fistful of arrows. I'll bring my eyes of fire and my heart full of hate and rage, and I will burn you to the ground.
Boom. Boom.
Wow.
How about that for a fucking promo? Holy shit. Such a good fucking promo.
Put anything within the last 10, maybe 15 years as far as a promo. You could even put that up against the first Rock and Cena promo in 2011. Doesn't even meet the threshold. Like, honestly,
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
that was
such a good. Like I didn't hate where I worked. I just I
Just
don't
hated the guy
hate
in charge.
wrestling. Fucking up the quote that I was trying to say. I hate the guy in charge, but he loved you. Oh my god, such a fucking killer line.
Was the competition line in there? I didn't know if I heard.
Yeah, the competition line was in there.
Yeah, that was the they're drawing the line.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey. You watch yourself.
I'm sorry that we can only listen to audio of promos from WWE and shit because apparently
keep this afloat.
Apparently, YouTube doesn't like it when you play their shit, so I don't feel like getting copyright strikes. So, but yeah, all fire promo. Like the only one that I can think that is even on that close to that level is fucking MJF and CM Punk when they were fucking back and forth each other.
I'm trying to see what Turner put as a comment, and I can't quite tell.
Just snoring. He's bored. Yeah.
We only got so much, man. My phone's gonna buzz in like 10 seconds. Like you're unbooked forever.
Well, that's okay because I'm not even booked for this next show. So
I get to beat up Stormy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm booked for the next show. Maybe I am, and I don't know yet.
From what I remember, I am a special enforcer for the evening. I guess I'm protecting Turner's livelihood.
Okay.
So
that's probably smart.
Apparently, his life is in danger when the pathway is running around. So,
okay.
I guess be his diesel.
Yeah. So yeah, just WWE is just fucking putting out fucking bangers lately. They still do. They still have some shit on the show. I'm not gonna say everything's perfect, but it's still something that you can sit down and enjoy watch. The New Day shit is fucking hilarious. Bro. Every single time they try to talk, the crowd is just booing the shit out of them. Just booing.
Dom heat, like the Dom had the same heat, and now it has gone to Dom because that doesn't happen to Dom anymore.
Fuck you, Heat. Like you turned your back on Big E.
That's like Roman Reigns after the Undertaker. Fuck you, Heat.
Yeah,
dude. If you guys have noticed with Dom lately, though, it's starting to switch ever so slightly.
Oh yeah,
they're starting kind of like they're booing him, but it's kind of like that. We like you, boo. You know, like boo this guy because we're supposed to, but he's okay. You know, it's that. So,
yeah, it's fucking. What's that?
So I'll give you a subject to talk about. In the meantime, a peanut is neither a pea nor a nut.
Sorry about that. I was chatting with my wife got home.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's crazy shit going on with WWE. I'm trying to think of anything else. I thought for some reason Rhea fucking won the title back, but
no, that they're scheduled for Raw to relive for the title, like the final.
Yeah.
So in case anyone hadn't been watching tonight, but breaking news: Tiffany Stratton is now your women's champion. So on SmackDown, I was just like, while we were doing that interview, I just looked over and I was like, saw with the briefcase. I was
this
like,
is boring. I wonder what's going on TV.
Yeah. No, I just looked over and all the whole time, and I just like casually glanced over and I go, she's doing the thing with the briefcase again. It's fine. Next thing I know, she literally is just bopping Nia Jax with the actual briefcase, and I was like, "Oh wait, is this happening?" And next thing you know, 1, 2, 3.
Next thing you know, so I didn't know if you saw this, Nix, but that's not what I was gonna pull up, but that works too.
No. Was it not?
No, but that's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. You've already fucking done it, Jamie. Go ahead and put it up.
Cope.
Cope.
Yeah.
Yes. The Cope Open.
Just Cope.
Yeah, Cope.
The Raider superstar Adam Copeland is very wordy, but I'm thinking if I'm looking at it and I go, ooh, Cope versus Mox.
Cope just sounds cool. Cope versus Mox. We're gonna get that.
It's fucking terrible.
No.
It's fucking terrible.
No.
It's
I think
so
I
bad.
think Tony wanted a name that was a little more edgy.
Well, like I can understand there's so many Adams on the fucking show as it is, so I can understand why he would want to change it. But Cope is just so fucking bad, and
That flew right by both of you guys, didn't it?
it did.
Yeah, a little more edgy.
Oh, haha.
You know what I'm thinking?
Haha.
I
You know what I'm thinking?
I think.
Shut up, bitch!
God damn it!
That's what happens when cats control the soundboard.
I'm thinking Vince McMahon slipped himself into a writing meeting and wrote we're gonna put him as Cope.
We're Cope.
Well, I
such good
understand
shit.
Was it like 3 or 4 weeks ago we found out that AEW redid the Edge copyright? So I'm wondering if they already was trying to get it, and then WWE's like, no.
It's probably what happened. Yeah, they're probably like, "Hey, we can get this. It's coming up in a week," and WWE's like, "No."
And so fans respond to the latest Adam Copeland AEW new change. Yeah, right. So while the former, this is from Newsweek, while the former 2-time AEW TNT champion might
TNA's a different thing altogether.
They're all merging together.
Might be one of the more beloved wrestlers currently working, it turns out the audience might not actually be all that big of fans of the new name.
Really?
Yeah. So we got let's see right here, some tweets. Adam Copeland probably thinks the name Cope is the coolest thing ever. He doesn't have the internet. Adam Copeland has 3 of the worst pro wrestling names ever. Edge is a terrible name. I liked Edge. Adam Copeland sounds like your neighbor, and Cope is just shit. What is that word? I clicked it. Comically. Is that what it's supposed to be? Comically bad. Laugh my ass off. 12.
Yeah, comically, probably.
Yep. 12-time champ, world champ. That's whoever cares. Adam Copeland name changes to foreshadow in the Spring Yard Zone in 1991.
So, if you guys want to know something like really stupidly fun, so Gangrel, right? Back when the Brood started, so Gangrel was a vampire clan from a game called Vampire the Masquerade. There are 2 other clans from that book. There's actually 8 other clans, but I digress. But there's another clan that's called the Bruja, and the Bruja are like ragey fighter guys, right? What was Edge when he debuted?
The fucking.
He was like the quiet ragey fighter guy, right?
Right.
Another clan where
he hurt somebody in his debut.
Yeah, that was an accident though.
Yeah.
Another clan were these really pretty guys with long flowing hair. They usually wore like puffy shirts, and they were called the Toreadors. What was Christian?
Right.
Literally, the Brood was supposed to be a vampire. The whole vampire thing.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I used to LARP. That's why I know that.
I used to LARP.
I did back in the day.
Back
when I was in my early 20s. Back in the before time. Back before you had to dive into the hole to avoid the plague.
Yeah,
that was the weirdest stream. That was the weirdest stream. But
anyway, so
there it was.
Yeah, there it was in that dream. So I don't know if you know this. What I was trying to say before fucking JP jumped the gun and played something I didn't want to play.
Sorry, I'm trying. Just working.
Yeah, just work.
Even your cat's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're having one smackdown themselves out here.
WWE removes current AEW star from history.
Jericho.
No. Dean Ambrose. So apparently people have noticed yesterday that a lot of the Dean Ambrose shit has been cut from their history. Like anything that had Dean Ambrose in their thumbnail has been cut.
Everything.
Everything. So I don't know what. Maybe because they kind of left in a bad term type thing where
this whole Death Rider shit is why you get this guy over here. I'm gonna drink blood, and murder babies, and kill your mom, and stab your dog, and I'm badass. Yeah, it's like, dude. No, first of all, no. Second of all, could you imagine though? Like, okay, this is one of those things. You're a kid for the first time ever. You're watching. Say you're going through the network. I don't know the network doesn't exist, but say you're Peacock, right? Like, oh, this Dean Ambrose guy looks pretty cool. Like, I like his stuff, right? Cool, Dean Ambrose. All right, you're the 10-year-old kid. You're like, cool. All right, I'm gonna Google Dean Ambrose. Oh, he's now John Moxley in this other promotion called AEW. All right, I'm gonna fire up Max and I'm gonna check out this John Moxley guy. Yeah, stab your dog and drink your blood. What the hell's this? Yeah, WWE's like, no, we don't want anything. Yeah, we don't want anything to do with that.
So it's saying earlier today, WWE official YouTube channel scheduled a video titled WWE Raw Full Matches Marathon, highlighting some of the best matches in the Red Brand's history. A fan noticed that John Moxley was cropped out of the video's thumbnail because the video thumbnail was the Shield, which was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Dude,
the Shield.
I have it literally pulled up on the thumbnail of it sitting on my TV right now. It literally shows Roman and Seth. And then the new Raw logo is to the adjacent right of it. Yeah,
right there, yeah.
Literally can
right
see
here.
it right now. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's missing something.
There's something missing here.
And I think it said that they've noticed that wasn't the only thumbnail that they saw that Dean Ambrose was taken out of, and I think there was even videos been removed of Ambrose.
Oh, probably.
So yeah, that's crazy.
So I got a laugh. There you go.
Where's that bitch, Sammy Matthews?
Scared little bitch. He won't show up anywhere around these parts.
He'll randomly show up and be like, "Ooh, the pathway. I'm spooky."
Yeah, or fucking attack me while I'm fucking not paying attention.
I hope your door's locked, buddy. I mean, that
somewhat is. All right.
I would love for him to try and do that shit to me here. I got dogs, guns, and plenty of outdoor space to put him 6 feet under.
I'm literally 3 minutes away from the ocean.
Yeah, that's even better.
Just saying. The Ellsworth Inlet is for like over across the street.
Even better.
Let's see.
Where'd this body come from? There's a body?
Doesn't familiar.
Where is Newsweek? So there he is. So there's been rumors going around for John Cena's last match because he's announced that this is the last year that he would be touring with WWE. And apparently there's from rumors that he's going to be facing Logan Paul.
If Vince was booking this, it would be him and Goldberg because Goldberg also is retiring this year too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. If Vince was booking this shit, that's the last match would be.
It would be him and Goldberg with him going over Goldberg because fuck WCW.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yep, that's what they did with fucking Triple H and Sting. So 100%.
Yeah, that was a Vince booking.
And here's the thing: you probably knew Triple H when you heard H, you're going over. I'm doing what now?
Right?
You know he was kind of like, do I have to?
Do I have to?
It's Sting, man. Even I'm like, dude, it's Sting.
And according to Dave Meltzer report, because he's never wrong,
100% facts.
He's never wrong. Cena is likely to face the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41. Yeah, no, it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. They're building that fucking story for that reason. They would not.
Does Kevin win the Rumble? I guess is the question.
Well, I guess there's rumors that they want to put a title on Punk. So he probably would. He'd probably win the Rumble, go against Gunther, win the championship, and then it'd be Seth versus Punk at WrestleMania.
What if Seth won the title back from Gunther at Elimination Chamber? Then it was Punk, it's Seth, but Seth had the title.
Or I don't know if they would make Punk win. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think Seth would go over on that match.
Because to be honest, he kind of, owes it to him. No way.
So
shit talking for a decade,
So it's crazy that they talking about what Cena's last match. Some people apparently saying that maybe The Rock, because there's communications with The Rock doing one more another WrestleMania, but I honestly think that would be more Roman Reigns versus The Rock probably for WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, either night 1 or night 2, man.
Yeah,
no matter
100%, because they wanted to do that last year. So
right, and then when the fans took over,
the fans pulled a Daniel Bryan.
Literally, you think about it. That happened a decade ago. So
right.
Who knows what's going to happen 10 years from now? Like you had Daniel Bryan, then Cody. Who knows what's going to be in 10 years?
Right. Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry.
We're all white and way off freaking beat.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. So we were talking a little bit about AEW earlier, and World's End came up. I actually saw highlights of World's End. It was actually not bad. It wasn't bad. Especially Willem Ospreay. He's amazing talent. At the end of the show, MJF goes over on Adam Copeland and John Moxley's crew. Adam Cole. Sorry.
Adam Cole.
That's why he changed his name for that exact reason. Adam Cole.
Adam Copeland. AJ.
Oh shit. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
At least
so MJF.
Oh my God! Congratulations on your big win, Adam Cole. Oh wait, that's right. You lost, and it took you a whole entire army just to beat me up. Typical. Well, finally, the chapter of Better Than You, Baby of my career, finally 2024 comes to a close mercifully. It's time for the next chapter, my friends. Now it's time for retribution. See, something was taken from me. Something that I did not lose fair and square. My Triple B! My championship! Is now being paraded around in a briefcase. By a man who walks around claiming he's the king of these lands. Well, Dictator John, I got a question for you, bud. What's a king to a god? Because ain't nobody, and I mean ain't nobody, on the level of the devil. Nobody knows that better than you, hey, Johnny boy? See, John, I don't got a problem with you. For all I care, you can burn this entire company to ashes. All I want is my championship, and I don't give a damn who has it, but I am getting it. Come hell or high water. Because 2025, the devil gets his due. Part 2.
I wonder if he's in communications with Punk about that shit, because it's a lot of it is like Punk related. Starting off the promo with the fucking clap in the hands.
The first half of that promo, I was getting a lot of Bane vibes. Just the way that he was talking, I was like, "Is this Tom Hardy?" I was like, instead it just sounded like.
But if you watch the promo,
man. If you on the doctors.
If you watch the promo though, it's a lot, like the gestures is a lot of fucking Punk, a lot of Ring of Honor Punk. So I'm wondering if, because like he did an interview, I can't remember who, and somebody asked him about Punk, and he had nothing but good shit to say about Punk. So I'm wondering if he's like bouncing ideas off of him, or even like going into the old Ring of Honor fucking
years from now. It's MJF and Punk Mania.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Hola,
Hey, buddy,
Richard.
what's up? So yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if he's or even going into the archive of Ring of Honor and just fucking watching that old shit of old Punk shit like that. I just want MJF to go to WWE. Honestly,
Everyone does.
Yeah,
dude. But
just
consider
making
this,
so
okay?
much,
Like, say
money in AEW.
say Punk is going back to ROH and watching old Punk, right? Or MJF, right? MJF is going back to ROH watching old Punk. There we go. I mean, it's legit. Think about it, because think about what we do. Okay, I want to watch. I've been on Samoa Joe kick lately, and I've been watching a lot of Joe stuff. But that's the thing. As you watch these guys and girls, and you start emulating pieces of them, you're like, oh, I like the way he patterns this style.
Right.
Punk does certain things his in interviews, and you like to try to and I know Kat, you're a huge Punk guy, so as you do interviews, you're gonna try to pattern yourself a little bit like Punk. You're like, I like the way he does this here, so let's try to do that, and maybe I'll make it my own in the same way. And I bet MJF is doing that. He's like, I like the way he does this, but I'm gonna make it my own.
I try to structure my promos the same way that Punk does, because it's different. It's not like my name is this guy and we're gonna do whatever. I'm kind of trying to tell a story.
On January 25th, we're gonna do this.
That was one of the things that Jimmy Jacobs talked to me about. He goes, I like how you're doing this. It's fucking different, tweak this shit, but keep doing that.
Anytime I've done a promo, I try to, especially now I've gotten more comfortable doing them. I try to not be on October 12th we're gonna go out to Vancouver and we're gonna everyone does that. But like JP said, or like you just said, you try to build the story around the promo.
Right.
You took something from me, we're coming back to get it. I got a kind of promo for MPW, and I'm thinking about that. So.
Yep, we gotta do one. We gotta do one. Yeah. I actually might do that promo.
This is my promo, calling out anyone who wants to open an issue challenge. Open challenge.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. I can't think. I can't say words anymore.
It's almost midnight, so
words are hard, okay?
I've been awake since 1:30 a.m. Overdrive's kicking in.
Whose fucking idea was to do this at 9:00? Jesus Christ!
Whose idea was it to agree to do it or join it? Because
that's true. That's true.
You don't do anything else outside of wrestling shows with wrestling people.
Yeah, that's true.
That is, it's funny how much of 95% of my life revolves around wrestling and my wrestling friends. I have my real friends. They're all my real friends, but my old friends I still hang out with occasionally. 99% of the time I'm talking to you idiots.
Yeah, exactly. Same way.
The only thing that I ever do with wrestling is when I'm at shows, and then if I'm not at shows, I'm working and I'm home and I have my kid, and that's it. So this is my only other extra sort of thing with people, is because during the week I see the same people every day at work, and I go home and I'm by myself, and Hannah gets home, and then that's 5 days a week. So
yeah, I completely understand it. Yeah, the same way. It's just
change pace.
Text my other friends and then jump on fucking the Purr session chat and let's fucking shit on each other. That's basically what it is.
Literally.
That's all we do.
That's all we do is just shit on each other.
We should call this the shit sessions.
Shit sessions. No, the reason why it was called Purr sessions because it was supposed to be a relaxed podcast talking about wrestling, but all we do is fucking yell at each other.
There's not a single time you've ever been a part of this.
All we do is fucking yell at each other.
Dude, the minute you said that, I was waiting for Levi to manifest, and you're like, fuck!
Literally, just materialize in front of us, and just be like, "Hello, fuckers."
I bet you he's out cold, and the fucking he's gonna wake up at fucking what was he's 3 hours behind from us.
Yeah,
he's gonna wake up at midnight when us jumping off. He'd be like, "Fuck the podcast!"
Because it's only 8:30 out there right now for them. So
yeah, I bet you he's out fucking cold. He's just he's having the
sitting at his desk with the headset on. You just forgot to hit into the
he's having the greatest dreams right now until he wakes up and realizes that he fucked up.
It's like the day he got on, but his screen was just black and and also we'll put that at backstage and he just vanished.
He just vanished. I think something came up that night. Is okay, see you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a few more before we like go.
No Nix report tonight. I can't find the damn thing. It won't load right.
That's fine.
You kidding me? You can't find it. You can't Google it.
I don't care enough to Google.
Just don't do a breakdown. Just Google and see what the numbers are.
Hold on. I got.
Well, we still got plenty of. We still got two more things to talk about.
All right, they sucked. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And it's like actually no. I think the numbers were high this week.
They were. I heard they were.
Yeah.
You want to bet money on that one?
Highs in 700. I think it was like 700 something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at AEW Dynamite for the first, and it's not 700.
No. No. Not really.
Yeah.
Rampage.
588,000.
Really? I could
for Dynamite on the first
700. Maybe it was the week prior.
Last Rampage episode.
Dynamite
200.
Okay, hold on. So Dynamite's 588,000. Rampage is.
Are we doing this now?
I'm just gonna do this real quick. Rampage
Are we
is
doing this now?
273,000. If you shut up, I'll finish.
I don't know if I need to hit the stinger or not. That's
no, don't hit the stinger.
He's like,
don't hit
fuck
the stinger. Actually, Collision on the 21st was the biggest one.
Jesus.
Because Collision on the 21st was 635,000.
Are you shitting me?
Yep.
They're usually around the 200s. They fucking killed it this week.
Day before Christmas, no one's doing anything.
I guess that's true.
You know,
but still, that's fucking good. They're usually around like 200,000 or something like that.
Show too, like
yeah, because considering the Dynamites were at 588, it beat them by almost 100,000.
That's crazy.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
PW Insider reports that the 2026 Royal Rumble Premium Live event will be international and will take place in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, dog shit. So you know what they're gonna do? It's gonna be a 40. It's gonna be a 40. It's gonna be the greatest Royal Rumble.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Can
Braun defend his belt finally?
Here's the thing. Here's my hot take. Here's my hot take.
Here comes the claws.
Yeah. I don't want to do a business with any country that can basically do whatever they want with you. You literally, I don't know if it's still the same thing, but you literally sign a contract before you leave to one of these countries saying, hey, something happens to you.
You're fucked.
You're on your own. We're not doing anything.
Remember
you
when
were
they
on
got
your
stuck?
own.
They got stuck in one of on their.
That was my other point. My first thing, like when I'm no longer going to be doing business with you, is when you threatened and kept a plane with all my fucking wrestlers.
Yeah.
At your airport because you can.
Yep.
I know it's changing and shit like that. I understand, but for the longest time, women, there used to be a list that used to go cats, and then women were underneath that. Like they were treated absolutely like garbage, like stoning, and like it's not a great place to be. They fucking throw gay people off of fucking buildings, shit like that. It's not a good place to fucking be.
Here's the problem, and I know this is what happened. So WWE was like, we're not coming back unless you give us this ridiculous number. And I'm talking like multiples of zeros, right? And the Saudi government probably went, okay. And then TKO and WWE was kind of like,
oil. They have oil. Yeah, they have
the
stupid amount of money. Yeah, of course they.
In the world.
Yeah,
dude, it's like the Gabriel Iglesias story where you talk to like send them a ridiculous number, and then his manager's like, Gabe, they gave us a number. And Gabe's like, I guess we're going to Saudi Arabia.
That's still my favorite story. It's like he could have literally just looked at me like, "You're mine." He was like, "It's like there's my tigers, there's my jaguars, there's my Mexican." There's my
favorite part of that story is like he's like Falcon, and Gabe's like, "That's cool." He's like, "You want?"
Yeah.
He's like, "You think, bitch? You think I'm lazy now? I have a redhead."
Yeah. So
donuts.
And like, it's just even at the live events. Women, the female wrestlers have to head to toe in gear.
Yep.
And like, was it the last show they were throwing water bottles at them while they're fucking performing?
Were they?
Yes.
Was it the pay-per-view or was it Raw the next? Because Raw was in.
I can't remember which one, but it's like it's not a fucking country you want to fucking perform in.
No. Sam, there's a lot of talent.
But they can literally pull you aside and put a bullet in your head, and you can't fucking do anything about it. That's not a place I want to fucking be.
No, Sami Zayn wouldn't go there for the first.
Right, because his religion.
Yep, I don't know why he went last time or what changed.
I don't know either. Same thing with Kevin. Kevin was,
He was
the same
wearing.
exact way.
You saw Sami come out with Israel colors. Like, I was like, he's really repping. He's standing strong on his stance.
Right. It's like, oof. It's rough. Like, ugh.
Would you fucking stop biting me, you fucking sack of shit?
But did you guys see? This was really cool. Unexpected that some WWE talent wins the.
To be fair, so yeah, people did throw water bottles. This is back though in 2019. It was the first one. And to be fair, it was Lacey Evans, so whatever. Throw water bottles at her. Oh, ping her right in the head, man.
Wow.
But still, it's not a fucking place you want to fucking work.
I think they definitely gotten better since then. But,
well, yeah, the guy that is in charge now, he's more for rights, but at the same time, the guy that's in charge killed a fucking apparently,
you said
allegedly.
You go away now.
Yeah, allegedly killed a news reporter that was digging up dirt against him.
Hold on. If any people from the Saudi government are listening, I don't live in.
No, we're copyright strike there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. We get copyright strike.
We get copyright strike there all the time, so it's okay.
Saudis are trying to watch us say, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
What is this shit?
Oh my gosh, they're gonna send fucking Saudi guys like they send people to fucking Trump. Anyways,
oh no.
That's the only political thing I'll ever say on this fucking channel. We're not going any deeper than that.
Big Cat's joke about me was the worst joke ever.
I'm canceling him. He is now blocked off the True Socials.
Oh shit. Anyways.
Oh my god. We're gonna get so fucking kicked off YouTube. That's not you boys.
So
Susan's gonna get pissed.
So
Elon Musk is gonna just appear in our houses.
SWAT.
Thank God we're not on Twitter, I guess. Or streaming.
I still am.
So Amos and his tag team partner, they won the Noah.
Oh God, Cat, don't commit suicide.
Noah tag team champion. This podcast is just going off the rails now. We got the highlights for that match for that. Hopefully won't get.
Turner did say he was bored. Now it's like gone like left field,
Yeah, right, exactly.
Your legs don't work. Why are you trying to commit suicide?
I gotta mute this.
And we're struck.
Struck.
It's highlights, so that's why I'm hoping that we're not going to be. So we'll find out.
And it's Noah.
Oh, we could totally.
New Japan fucking copyright strike me, so
we could totally put our own commentary over this.
And this guy tagged out to the big guy. The big guy's like, "I'm big, motherfucker."
I'm big.
The Japanese guy's like,
I like the low part and just fucking kick him right in the. Go for a splash. German can't
Jason
do
should
it.
Steal that
punch, but yeah, right.
Bro, when did Shaquille O'Neal start wrestling?
Punch the gut. I like how they kept his size in this. Like, kept him a big boy.
Oh,
that fucking sucked.
That camera's cool.
Yeah, when New World does it, it looks like garbage. But hey, shout out to Noah.
Dude, did you ever see the camera for the last Supernova show?
No, there wasn't one.
Oh no, there was. It was awful.
It was like a 144p and then to a 1080p. Like it kept on switching back and forth to a shitty shit to really good to shit to really good. Like
it's like whoever's doing the hand cam like had a freaking flip phone from like 1984.
Right.
That's okay.
See, that is dope. The fucking claw to the apron to the fucking throw him in. That is fucking awesome. Yeah, it's like you would have thought that Supernova was like, we're not gonna fucking use the other camera. We're just gonna focus on the main one. That was a whiff kit. That wasn't.
Oh, that wasn't.
Oh, Jesus.
That wasn't either. Jeez.
That was totally fuck you.
Double fuck you.
I love it how AEW has these same types of fucking cameras, and they always like fall off the turnbuckles and shit like that.
They flip right off.
Yeah, they flip right fucking off of them.
They don't got that.
Oh, nice Bazaki knee right there, or fucking bicycle kick. I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh, that was kitchen sink right there. Well, it looked like he kind of like did like a switch with it. That's why I didn't know if that was exactly it or not.
Ooh, that flying back elbow was nice.
Yeah, that was. Fucking Triple H spine buster right there.
Samuel Matthews is somewhere screaming right now.
Right.
Still my shit.
This was cool. On top to a fucking frog splash. Breakup.
Almost as like,
Throw
I'm
him
going to
out.
get you into the fourth row.
This is gross right here. Picks up, choke slam to the apron. I thought he was going for a pedigree right there.
Kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oof. That one was Bazaki knee right there.
Am I watching a Levi Spade match?
Yeah, you are. Catch. Oh
my god, dude.
And choke
Yeah,
bomb.
Samuel Matthews is somewhere very upset.
Yeah, right. He's stealing all your shit. Like you stole all my shit, you fucker. Yeah. That's pretty cool that they put the belts on the WWE.
I sold all Taz's shit, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also, I stole one move from you.
It's
No,
okay.
just kidding. I was doing it way before you. Fuck you.
You were actually doing it before me.
I was doing it
you were actually. I kind of stole it from you. Well, no, because we did it once in class. I'm like, I'm not gonna do this, and I fucking hit it once. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this
So
all
now,
the time
here
now.
we are at any show we work together.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you doing that thing? Cool. All right, I'm gonna do this thing. Oh, you're not gonna
Yeah.
do it? Okay, then I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All the time.
I do have to say one of my favorite moments we've ever had with that was at the Turner show when Cat's about to do it. You stand up and the crowd, you're like, do it!
This is for you, JP.
Really thing. And then I go to try and do it on Lee later on in the Royal Rumble, and he moves, and I'm like, you douche canoe.
So many potatoes. So many potatoes. In
So
that
much
fucking match.
pain. So many
potatoes.
Lips. So
It's like, Lee, why are you fucking punching the shit out of me, dude? What the fuck?
apparently, him getting gas just immediately requires him to just throw potatoes.
No, his back was fucked. He fucked his back up in his match.
So he thought it was okay to start busting people in the
Well,
lip.
because and then the Rumble, like he kept on getting his back hurt. You know, you would probably say, "Hey, don't fucking hit my back, please," or whatever.
Yeah, speak up. See something, say something, motherfucker.
That's my favorite Rumble ever because of one thing. I walked in and Dunky went to hit me. I was like, hold up. No. And he just kind of went, what? And I was like, I don't have a beef with you. I have a beef with these two. They started beating on Matt and Sam. I was like, don't hit me, Dunky. And then I wouldn't let anyone actually, like, I barely got hit that entire Rumble. I kept sounding corners where no one was at. And I was just kind of like, let's hang it over here until it's time for me to go.
Oh, and so many potatoes. I fucking threw potatoes to Sam. Lee fucking threw potatoes to me.
So,
fucking,
I'm sure I potatoed someone in that match.
fucking JP gigged himself.
Dude, I was on my list and I was like,
Everybody in the back thought you did. It was so funny.
No, I
so
did it.
fucking funny.
I pulled the Calvin
I was
string.
like, I look over and everyone's bleeding. I'm like, what type of battle royal is this?
It's like, why
It's a kayfabe movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, why
But
were
it
I
was
fucking
bleeding.
bleeding? Holy shit.
I'm over here like, should I gig? What's going on? You know, like,
right?
I would feel
to dig my thumbnail above my eye, you know?
So do I want to talk about this, or do I want to go to the next clip? I'm just trying to think of it. What do we have for time?
My tired
11:40.
eyes say go to the next clip.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what do you guys like fantasy
Let's-
booking wise? What kind of matches do you guys want to see? But we'll skip that. We'll do that some other time.
Yeah, I need more brain matter to
Right. I was gonna say I had them all written down. You guys are probably gonna be like, yeah, that one.
real quick. Are we talking like all time, or are we talking like now? What are we
Fantasy
talking?
booking, whenever.
Fantasy booking?
Fantasy booking. Any stage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Any wrestlers,
Any wrestler. I'd give you one right now. What almost happened? Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
There you go. Can I have Beer Money versus Motor City Machine Guns one last time?
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Just because I'm kind of a mark. But I really would love to see FTR versus MSP.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Such a good fucking match. Such a good fucking match.
FTR versus the Midnight Express.
That would be a good match too. Oh my gosh, that'd be a fucking dope ass match. I'll just since we're talking about, I'll just read what I had written down. Kevin Owens versus MJF.
Yeah,
that'd be a good fucking match.
Promos
would be killer.
Yeah, Malachi Black versus Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor.
Ooh.
And I actually looked that up. I thought they had a match in NXT, but they haven't. They haven't wrestled yet.
Only if we get Malachi Black's NXT music.
Yes. Seth Rollins versus John Moxley.
Oh,
can I add one to that?
Might as well name it Tyler Black versus John Moxley.
Let's just do it upright. Let's just do Seth, Moxley, and freaking Roman, and just have the Shield fight.
But I said Seth. I said John Moxley because the new Moxley, like his fucking.
I'm gonna stab dogs and drink babies.
Well, none of that fucking shit. But his style of wrestling is I like the style. It's a little bit more aggressive than it was in WWE. I like that kind of style.
It's because there's no one there to produce him, and they just let him go crazy.
Ew.
Hi, hello, person.
What was that?
And then, of course, I said this before, but I actually have the names now. The bloodlines: Roman Reigns bloodline, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. Uso. Okay. I might have. Versus Solo's bloodline, Solo Sakota, Tanga. I'm tired too.
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tonga, Tanga.
Yeah, that one.
I did it.
And Jacob Fatu versus the Rock's bloodline, which is the Rock, AFA Junior, Alpha Junior, Zilla, Fatu. Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit. Are you having a stroke?
I am apparently in Big Juicy.
Oh, I read Big Juicy as just like New England Big Juicy. I was like, when did she become part of the fucking
No.
Just see Juicy out there with like her little bottle of apple juice, like
apparently I'm having a stroke as well because I can't fucking read. So, and then of course I talked about last show, CM Punk versus Kenny Omega.
Oh my god,
I'd love to see.
Punk Omega would be good. Yeah,
I'm so tired.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna go through a bunch of clips now. We're gonna do the easier part, and then we'll go to the botches because we technically did the Nix report already. So Cody Rhodes was on the Two Bears One Cave podcast. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's with Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer, big comedians in the space, selling out arenas, shit like that. They host a podcast. With each other, with a bunch of guests. I think this is the second time they've had a wrestling guest on. I think the first one was Ric Flair. They might have had other ones. I can't remember. But Burt Kreischer is a humongous wrestling fan. Tom is not. Tom has actually has had some shots back at him for the things that he said about wrestling.
Yeah, he has.
So I think he's changed his mind about a bunch of that shit though. But we're gonna get into it with starting off the podcast with Cody Rhodes talking about Mike Tyson.
Once with Mike Tyson, and I will treasure this moment always. He was I think he was just ringside for a match of mine. He was presenting the championship after the match, but he saw other wrestlers backstage.
Yeah.
And he seemed very, and I don't want to say out of it, because he was the sweetest, wonderful person. It was very nice to talk to him, but he wasn't saying much. And he just kind of seemed to be, I guess, deer in headlights a little bit. And he's watching all these guys oil up, and they're using the bands, and they're pumping up and all that. And he just looked at me, and I'm getting ready to go out. I'm getting ready to go out. And at the time, I was also in a management position, so I'm directing something, some shot, something. He looked at me and just said, "Do I need oil?" And those are those moments where it's like, it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I want this relationship to be good. So I'm in my mind thinking, what's he thinking? Does he think he does need the oil? Well, then I said, yeah, sure.
Oil up.
And then so he took his shirt off. So now Mike never had to have his shirt off for this. Mike's standing there just looking at me with his shirt off. And I remember he had like no belt on his jeans too. It's just a lot happening. This is the greatest fighter, potentially ever, and someone I really, really like. But he just took the bottle and kind of went like,
"You do it"
to me. Yeah. And he put a little on his hands and he put some on his chest. But then he turned around. Sure. So just oiled him up, and he he looked good, and I've put oil on another wrestler before. This wasn't the strangest thing, but the weirdest thing was right after that he just threw his shirt right back on over it.
No,
and I thought,
that's not the
what was the point? Like are you prepping for you take the shirt? A lot of wrestlers might think at this point I'm going to rip my shirt or whatever, but you're not doing anything like that tonight. And I do think he actually got his shirt off at one point, but yeah, I oiled him up. I always felt good about that decision,
dude,
to oil up Mike.
That might be the best story that's ever been told on this podcast.
It's fucking fantastic.
That's Mike Tyson. My favorite fucking story I've ever heard. What kind of person would I have been to say
no? Yeah, of
no,
course.
Mike.
So what the actual fuck?
That's good, but I still say my favorite Cody story is the one he told about the Undertaker.
The Rumble?
The Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Oh god, this guy's gonna beat the piss out of me." Throw a drop kick. Like, oh.
He's like, yeah, all this stuff happened, and it was like 0.13 seconds have gone by.
Right.
And I'm like, when he said that, I'm like, I've been in matches like that where it's like, good example of that was, it was me, Monty Aries, and Lee Miller at a fair show, and we did a bunch of stuff, and then we hear Liza go, 5 minutes has gone by, and all three of us looked at each other, well, what the actual fuck?
Oh, we did everything we called.
It's like we've done like the entire match. 5 minutes has gone by. I'm like, and we had to go I think we had to go 12. And I look at Monty, I'm like, Monty and I just kind of locked eyes and we're like, wing it.
Wing it, yeah, exactly. That's all you can do right then. You say that's your favorite one. Let's see if this one compares to it. His Mark Henry story.
A fun moment with Mark where I was in a tag match in Cape Girardeau at what's called the Show Me Center. And it was a 6-man, and I'm in there, and Triple H, and I think MVP are Mark's partners, but Triple H is really leading this match. Crowd wasn't great. It was one of those where the crowd wasn't great. There's daylight coming in the arena.
Oh, we've never experienced that before.
So,
keep going.
it's like a matinee show. Yeah. Daylight's coming in the ring, and it's the only time I've ever seen it. And God bless, I learned a lot from Mark, and I hope he doesn't get mad at me for sharing this. But I watched Mark on the apron fall asleep. Seriously? I watched as we're in the middle of bumping, all this stuff, and we're the bad guys, right? We're the bad guys, and I remember watching Mark just slowly. And then he come back to life. And when we eventually tagged him, there was not this, we'd like to call it the hot tag, could be the most exciting 15 seconds of the night. There was not this big response, not this big reaction. I remember Triple H, who's now our chief creative officer, just screaming at Mark, like, "Come on, Mark, this is the coldest tag I've ever." They're having this conversation and I just I couldn't believe it. But we used to joke because Mark had 3 6 Mafia sing a song. It was like, "Beat him up, break his neck," and we would just add terms to it, like beat him up, break his neck, get sweaty, take a nap, and just like just because I saw him do it on the apron, I never forgot it. He's great though. Mark is great.
Wow.
Oh,
that's apparently Mr. Hughes used to fall asleep a lot because he had narcolepsy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he'd be standing on the ring apron, all of a sudden. I think Jericho.
I get it.
I think it was Jericho was actually like they're tagging. He just fell asleep, and he's like.
So Tony used to tell a story about Mark. This is when they were traveling during I don't know
Henry.
Yeah, Henry. Yeah, that
too many pronouns, pal.
What?
Too many pronouns, pal.
Yeah, true. That time that Tony was managing Mark Henry, and they would drive together, travel together, whatever. And one day, I guess Tony was trying to get Mark to eat healthier. So Tony was just like, "Yo, Mark, we gotta go get something healthy, kid. We gotta eat some, some salads and whatnot." And Mark's just looking at Tony, being like, "Tony, I ain't no fucking rabbit. I want some fucking chicken." And he's just like, "Well, Mark, you gotta eat some salad." And he's like, "No, I want to go to fucking KFC and eat some fucking chicken." And like exactly how you would say it to Tony. And Tony would be the one driving, and he would just be like, "Oh, all right, whatever you say, kid. Whatever makes you feel better." Like such a Tony thing. You could just never do. Like Mark was just his own person.
Yeah, right.
It's like Larry at the show the other night when he's like, "Oh yeah, Tony loves the chicken here," and he's like, "Larry, the chicken is awesome."
The chicken is
Oh,
we're gonna
love
get
Tony.
kicked off YouTube.
We gotta get Tony Atlas on the We gotta get Tony Atlas on the podcast.
If we can't get him fully on the pod, I know. Well, like you said earlier in the podcast, it's funny because Tony will walk in to a locker room and start telling you a story, and the entire locker room will go quiet and just do this.
Maybe we'll have to do it for Patreon. Like we won't do another show. We'll just do fucking Tony Atlas.
Story time with Tony.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony, what's he? We already know what his fetish is. So.
Yeah. He likes to post that on Twitter.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Tony, what do you think of Rocky Johnson? Rocky Johnson was a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's Homer.
You stole my boots. By the way, I just made that up. I don't know if that's true or not. So please, the family of Rocky Johnson, Dwayne, don't come after me for that one.
He's gonna take this podcast down because of you. Thank you.
Dang gummit.
Cody's talking about AEW.
We have something from the show.
Oh, fuck off. I know exactly what this is.
What is it?
Yeah,
I know exactly what this is.
Just for Cody.
Bert Krishna.
Bert Krishna.
Bert Krishna.
They
Bruce
messed my name
Kreischer.
up.
Me and Snoop. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think he started doing it. What's that guy's name? I know that guy.
I can't accept any knowledge.
Oh wait, draw that back for him. There. Hold on. Listen to this.
9/8/7 Central on TBS. Bruce Kreischer.
Well, that was Chris Jericho who said it wrong. That was Chris who said it wrong. There.
Purposely?
I want to say at that point it had become a bit, perhaps at that point, but also, and this is not to, this is not to bury what I was doing at the time and where I was, but Discovery now, or I guess at the time it was Warner Media, sent me to do that show to help with the other show, and I was honored to do it and excited to be picked, but wrestling has a bad habit, and this is in all companies everywhere, of not understanding we're in a bubble, guys. There's a whole outside world.
Yeah.
There's multiple mediums of entertainment. Yeah. Don't be in a bubble. Like, don't be afraid to do a little crossover thing. Yeah, pure hardcore wrestling fans, they may not love it, but there's something on the show that's for them already.
Yeah.
And that was, I'm not bearing where I formerly was, but not understanding like the power, the magnitude, again, of new eyeballs and of crossing over. And also, I hate gatekeeping when it comes to what we do. That's one of the things I do really like about pro wrestling fans and sports entertainment, and I wish the locker rooms would feel this more. We welcome, please, if you've never been before, because I know, Tom, you're not a big wrestling fan.
This isn't true. I don't know where you've heard this.
So there's some quotes out there.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
But I would say, I would say to you is like, hey, if you ever dip your toe in, and this is not a shill for WrestleMania 41, it could be WrestleMania 42, it could be WrestleMania 45. Come to it. Come, and if there's not something that you're like, all right.
No, I get it.
Cody, love you, brother, but I can't afford to go to a fucking WrestleMania. Are you
not now? Not
Yeah.
now. The prices now are fucking ridiculous.
Bro.
They're double the prices they were last year.
You want to see what it is right now? Let me tell you, you're looking at 5 figures, or
for cheap seats.
For cheap seats.
That's the thing. If I'm going to a WrestleMania, I want to sit front row hard cam. I want to be right on camera for 2 nights, holding a sign that says "I'm from Maine, motherfuckers."
Now it'll be like easily 10 grand for just you for 2 nights. Easily 10 grand, if not more. Somebody did a breakdown of that because they had press passes and they paid for the they were on for the first show but not for the second show. And he said he bought the same seats and it was another fucking like $600-700 more than he paid last year.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's like, it's fucking ridiculous prices. I don't know what is going on.
Actually, hold on. Let me throw this out here in the atmosphere. Hey, Cody, I would love to go to a WrestleMania. It'd be the only time I'd ever go to WrestleMania. If you want to pay my way to WrestleMania, I'll take it.
Because Cody will definitely do that for you.
I'm just saying.
Bro.
Yeah.
You know,
fucking
him and Randy are tight, so.
Cheap seats. The cheap seats are the cheapest seats right now are over $1,000.
Yeah.
That is
it's in Vegas,
fucking
man.
ridiculous.
It's
Doesn't
in
matter.
Vegas for WrestleMania. Yeah, so.
Oh shit! Well, hang on. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Get right up on it.
I wonder how much front row seats were. Can you see that?
Not
10,000 right there.
Yeah.
10,000.
Yeah, but that's like row 7.
Yeah, that's 7 rows back, bro.
7 rows back, 10,000 plus fees.
Yep.
Holy shit! Is there any empty seats? Where's the empty? Is there any empty?
All
seats
the grayed out sections are all all of these are like actual seats.
So do the closest one you can to the ring. See how much that is.
I think that'll be this one way over here. Yeah,
$15,000.
That's for 2 tickets for both nights.
But for one person.
Oh no, one night. That's one night. Yeah.
That's one night. 15 grand.
So
Holy
30 grand for
shit.
2 nights. So for me to see Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna spend 30 grand.
Right.
For those seats, but even cheap seats by yourself, you're spending 2 grand.
Yeah.
By yourself. That's not including hotel. That's not including like transportation.
Yeah.
Hotel, motherfucker. For that much, I'm sleeping in a fucking tent somewhere, and I'm gonna be eating dirt. I'll be begging on the street like, please, sir, my WrestleMania tickets were expensive.
Meanwhile, what's our where are they at?
Meanwhile, you can go to MPW and only spend $10.
$10.
January 24th in Old Town.
Get some quality, entertainment. Like,
well, definitely entertainment.
When's the next Massachusetts main show?
That's what I was looking for.
I don't know. New Hampshire might be the closest one. That's going to be.
I think right now it's New York.
No, there was a Massachusetts one I saw on the last screen. If you go back,
I just thought I saw in Guinness Arena, which should be Mass.
Yeah, if you go back, I think it was the last page you had that you were on.
No, I just expanded it.
Oh, you expanded it? I could have sworn I saw Massachusetts.
Yeah, I didn't go. I just see. I saw the closest one I see is
DC, Tennessee, Ohio,
PA,
New York,
CAGBNL. Yeah.
I guess
They didn't do any of those yet, but still. So like, I mean, even either or. Like, if this was
just do New York. Do New York. Let's just say New York.
Yeah, for shits and giggles. Yeah, there we go.
This is a Monday Night Raw.
This is a Monday Night Raw. Oh, I think these are all priests. So I think, yeah.
Oh, you have to pre-sell it. Yeah, I think these are pre-sell to unlock.
Yeah.
Still $2 grand.
But those are VIP packages. Like, yeah.
I mean, that's not bad if it's VIP.
Oh yeah, these are all pre-sale codes.
The show, the Revolution in Florida, I managed to spend, I think it was overall $100 for 3 seats.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I was in the cheap seats, so. But I still had a pretty good view.
Okay, here we go. This is your Monday Night Raw in North Carolina, in Charlotte, $352 for ringside.
That's not a bad price at all.
No, this is like you have stage, even to sit 4 rows back. That's
and I understand it's WrestleMania, but holy shit,
bro!
Like that is ridiculous how expensive. And I understand also it's Las Vegas, but
yeah, $60.
Holy shit!
I went to Money in the Bank 2014 for like $60 nosebleeds at a Garden at TD.
Yeah, it's like, whew, 10 grand. Cheapest seats is $1,000. That is fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And like, everybody's been already bitching about this. All right, let's get all through this because you guys look like you're ready for bed. All right,
I am.
Cody Rhodes talking about his father.
Like I'm always fascinated by boys growing up with. Regardless of if someone's dad is an athlete, usually boys either go, I want to be just like my dad, or I don't want to be anything like my dad, right? Like, and when you get to athletes, like obviously there's children of athletes who go, I want to do that. Like let's say in like the NFL, and there's some that do, and then there's some that you're like, you just can't do it. You're not an NFL player, right?
Right.
Or NBA. In wrestling, like as a kid, were you I want to be a wrestler, like as a young kid, or were you kind of like, it's just what my dad does, whatever?
So he brought me to a show when I was really young, and he was an older dad. He was 39 when he had me. He was executive producer, he was behind the scenes. It was a wrestling booker. He was helping the creative, so he wasn't in his full prime. But I remember when he brought me to that show. It was UTC Chattanooga. It's a building WWE still runs to this day. And it was Brad Armstrong, this guy hit an arm drag. And just to hear the reaction and the women screaming out of their mind, it was one of those, I always tell people I have no interest in the inside, behind the scenes of wrestling because I lived it. I like to be out. I like to be out there in the crowd. That narrative is what I enjoy. After that, there was nothing I wanted to do more.
And you let it be known.
Oh my gosh. I mean, nothing.
And was he like great, or was it like you got like a long way to go, kid? Like you're going to have to...
I needed to earn his trust because so many second generations and third generations in the pro wrestling sports entertainment space, they burn out, they turn out bad. I needed to earn his trust, and what I thought I could earn his trust with was actual folk style wrestling, Greco-Roman, freestyle, all that. And because he had never done that, he was straight up promo entertainment, great athlete, but he had never been on the mat before. He didn't even know how it was scored. He would come to my tournaments as a kid, and I'd see him for a takedown, hold up like. But then it would be a 2-point. And he didn't know. He
didn't know.
And I was obsessed with it. Full Blown Vision Quest, if you've ever seen that movie. Just I dug in. I did summer camps with Ken Shertow, Granby VHS tapes I'd watch. I made it my whole life.
So you loved it.
Loved it. And once I ended up winning a state championship as a junior, and I had gone undefeated, and I'd gone on team nationals and made my way around. Once that happened, I think whatever I told him I wanted to do, he was good with it. He was good. He was good. I didn't have a curfew anymore. My sister still complains about it to this day.
Yeah.
Like senior year, he's fine. Yeah. Where is he? He's been gone for 3 days. Like he's fine,
Reminds me of growing up in northern Maine. Where is he? He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. I have a like 2 more clips. Well, we're gonna skip that, but I really want to talk about the pec injury because I heard the full story of what happened until this podcast. So this is the pec injury that Cody had. If I can find it, there it is.
I want to talk about your pec injury.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what happened to his pec?
I know it was a pectoral tear, right?
Show the match, Hell in the Cell, right? Or show the picture. I didn't mean to direct anyone in that moment.
Do it,
no, please.
Yeah, there it was.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, my mom thought it was makeup.
I thought it was makeup.
And you stay wrestling?
What the fuck?
So it's a rare time. That's probably it's a very rare time. The beginning of the match, we had over 10,000 people in Allstate Arena in Chicago. In the beginning of the match, I took that jacket off, and it was the weirdest feeling I've ever felt performing in front of a live audience ever. They were grossed out, and almost concerned.
God,
Jesus, bro.
And I remember they said,
Are
like,
you in horrific pain here?
Yes, and I didn't have anything to supplement it, and I lied about it. And this is probably a prime example of they'll never let this happen again.
Of course. And how much prior to the match did you have the injury?
So I was talking to Bert about this earlier, about 5 days. I think it's 5 days is over the course of the bruise. Like we call it, like it grew into the Dumbledore arm. It just like kept overtaking my body. It was small. It was in there.
Oh fuck! This is gonna fuck me.
Yeah,
up.
so about this is gonna definitely screw you up. But 5 days before, I walk into my gym. It's super early in the morning. I'm really just, I don't know. I got an open cup of coffee and flip flops on. I'm clearly not there to seriously train.
That's Bert style. Go ahead.
Right. So open cup of coffee.
Gets worse.
Flip flops on, and it's just me and another guy. And all I was gonna do was chest that day. But this dude who's in this gym with me is absolutely eating me up, like mean mugging me. And I've never had a gym confrontation. Never. Like, he's just staring at me.
And you don't know him.
I don't know him,
Okay.
right? So he's doing all this CrossFit stuff. He's taking up 80 machines. There's 2 of us in there. It's not bothering me so much, but I get it. You're training for something, you know, I get it. So I go sit on the bench, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him.
No warm-up?
So no warm-up. I put 225 on the bar. It should have happened here. 225 is a lot for me to bench. So it should have happened here. I put 225 on the bar. I take it off. A little grimy, but I hit it down. I put it up. And I think, that didn't impress him. And this is where it all...
Are you doing reps with it?
No, I just hit one.
You hit one.
I hit one. Should have known then, since I'm not repping 225. Yeah. This is a bad call. So my max is, at the time, maybe 330. But I mean, that's with a full day's warm up.
Training.
And I built up to it. Yeah. So I put 3 plates on. I go for the big 3 plates. Barefoot, open cup of coffee. I unrack it right away. They say it snaps, but I didn't feel a snap. It felt like Velcro ripping in my arm, and it goes no collars, so the bar goes like this. So now I'm trying not to be that guy, so I try to keep the bar. I drop it on this. That dude runs over to me. He goes, "Are you okay?" And he helps me get the bar and put it back on after that whole moment between us. And I remember him telling me, he goes, "Did you just tear your shoulder or your pec?" And I go, "Oh, no, I don't think so." I went in the aerobics room, and when I don't know if you torn the bicep. Did you ever tear the pec?
No.
So it's gone. So basically, it hangs
you see it
hangs like a boob.
Yeah.
The tendon that pulls it to the arm hangs like a boob. And I'm seeing it, and my wife's like, "I don't think it's torn. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm heading into my first main event for WWE since my return. This is just my dream here. I'm panicked." She said, "Don't panic. It's not torn." I get in a plank position, which I read, a quick Google search. That's how you can tell, and it falls. Right there, like fully fall. And I knew your pec muscle. So there's no connection to your
it's just
arm.
hanging.
So it just hangs. So like it's...
I think I'm out of this bet. I think I'm out of this bet. I can't do this.
He has a bench bet.
You're getting to 315, right?
Yeah, I did 295 twice yesterday.
Oh my gosh, you're right there.
And I know, but I don't want my tit to hang.
But you should do. I mean, I've seen a number of pec tears. You should do a gradual warm up that day. Get yourself nice and warm for it. Don't just go over.
I just want to just get out of it now.
Also hydrate. I'm no water in my body. Like that thing was meant to be snapped. And the doctor, because I lied through my teeth to get into this match. I had strength in my arm, just a little bit, but I lied through my teeth to get to this. And after, they kept saying, "Well, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse, so we should let him wrestle."
So wait, did you have to get surgery? You had to get surgery?
Yeah, I was out for 7 months. So, and they, of course, WWE in true WWE fashion, they filmed the surgery. And there's just a shot somewhere. My wife has seen it of as soon as the guy opened me up. This is after hearing, can't get any worse.
Yeah.
Can't get any worse. Well, clearly, this match that went 25 plus minutes with a table bump and all this, maybe it built some swelling up. This dude cuts me open, straight to the ceiling. Just blood. Just shoots straight up. Just straight. And my Brandy's just watching, just couldn't believe it. Yeah. So it might maybe get a little swelling involved there.
Wow. It's fucking crazy.
That is absolutely insane.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was a moment that because we all heard that he tore it and we thought that he was going to be out of the match and he was like, "Oh, he's going to wrestle."
Like a statement,
and literally, yeah, he was saying like that fucking as soon as that jacket came off, he was like, "Oh my god, he's really going to fucking do this." Like I thought it was makeup too at first. I'm like, "Oh, they're just doing it for the fucking story." He's like, "No, he fucking legit tore it." He's like, "Oh, just crazy." Like I said, I had 2 more clips, but they're not that important. It's already past midnight. I want to try to get this done. We're going to go to botches. But before we go to botches, I want to thank everybody for coming in, watching the live show. We're live every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see us on Twitch and YouTube for the live show. For the audio listeners, I'm sorry, but we got to leave you because this isn't going to be fun for you because you're not going to know what's going on. So I'm cutting all this out. You're only going to get the end. So thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to us. Again, all audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Pandora. Make sure you like and 5-star us. Give us a comment about it. Helps with the channel. Helps with the channel growth. Earlier today, I saw we had I think 12 people in here at once, which is I think our max that we have that we had since for a long time. So we thank you guys very much for checking out, and of course for people watching, like and subscribe and comment on the and during the live show after you guys watch this. I know a lot of people watch it the day afterwards, just because it's so late at night. But then again, thank you again so much, and we're going to go right into the botches. I was wondering if Jamie was going to do it, but apparently he's not. I got it.
What the hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass.
What the hell? Hey, they're going to be Tom. You got to be Tom.
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL. Oh, yeah. Oh!
It happened. Fuck it!
Every time.
Okay, you were doing like half the videos earlier, so I wasn't sure if you were doing it or not. Like half.
Since everybody gave me shit last week for not actually having a lot of wrestling and more of just jokey whatever, I made sure this week it's all wrestling. Okay. They gave me so much shit. Like, oh, this is fucking wrestling botches. This is botches. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know what was supposed to happen there. That was probably a planned spot, but I kind of have a feeling that she was supposed to go hit those chairs and not the floor.
Was that Billy Starks?
Yes, that was Billy Starks.
Yeah.
I've seen this video many times.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I think she was supposed to land on the chairs, kind of cushion the fall, but that was all fucking floor.
That did not happen. Yeah.
Nah,
so many things.
Was that supposed to happen?
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
There were so many things happening there.
You couldn't have planned that spot.
No, you couldn't have.
You couldn't have planned that spot, but that was a fun spot. It'll never happen again, but it was a pretty funny spot.
Oh, the knees.
Yeah.
Her knees are dead.
Could you hear the crunching of her fucking knees?
Don't play it again. No.
And she still kicks out.
No, you don't kick out of that.
She still kicked out.
She probably couldn't do both her quads. She's been so
I'd be like, just we're done. Pin me. I'm done. I'd be calling the ambulance. I'd look.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'd look at Sam, be like, call 911. We're out of here.
Yeah. Next JP spot.
I won't do fire.
Go to block?
Yeah, it looks like a block. I won't look fire.
And then we're just gonna no sell that.
Nope.
That is next door.
Eyes on Aries. Came soaring through the ropes with that tope, and Nigel just collided with the guardrail. All of his faculties, he went face first.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Next to me? Yeah. So I'd say bend your legs and not your back. Yeah. And then can I bail your hat, or is it gonna? No. So if I pull you in, yeah. See, that's where it gets tricky. Yeah, and then we go a little to the left.
But give him a little muscle. Give him a little squeeze.
My leg's cramping.
No, you're okay.
Oh my God. Are you okay? My leg's
Well, that was just the starting position. And then how would you choke?
So we fall. No, we fall. So we jump.
Oh.
That is a big ass fucking briefcase.
It's a toolbox.
I think she's dead. Okay. Yeah, she's dead.
I think she was unconscious in the first one. Well, that probably didn't help.
He's like, bitch, just be trans.
I don't know if that was a planned spot or not.
I don't think so. Not with the way she
No, that was a shoot.
I was gonna say because she knocked her the fuck out with that first swing.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell she was not protecting herself at all for any of those fucking shots.
Speaking of knocked out, I watched Mortar hit I almost said JP. I watched Mortar hit Lee Miller with an NZ, and you can watch the lights in Lee's eyes just shut off for a split second.
Really?
He just crumples. Oh
no shit.
It's on the it's him and Sam versus Mortar and Gunner Moody.
Is the
It's on
video
the it's on the main wrestling page.
Jamie, pull that up while I'm doing this.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Fuck this.
God. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I played this before, but I couldn't remember.
Oh,
yeah. Ooh. Yeah, just kick me in the ass when my fucking my leg is facing.
Oh, my leg's the wrong way.
Thanks, buddy. I don't need my teeth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Asshole. Oof. Can't do the spot, so we're just gonna throw him off the fucking balcony.
Yeah, when in doubt, new jacket out.
When in doubt, new jacket out.
Whenever I hit a suicide.
This is why I don't dive.
Just floor.
Dead.
Straight to the floor.
I think the girl in the ring apron is supposed to give her a little more boost.
Maybe.
Bye.
Welcome to Backyard Wrestling.
I've seen worse insults.
Chris Hero for quite some time.
Known him for well over 15 years. Oh, jeez.
But have you seen a more dedicated Chris Hero than you see here today?
It's the rope. Leapfrog. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Top rope broken.
That's scary.
Oh, God.
And here we go. And concussion. And concussion. All right. Do you have the video there, JP?
Yeah, I got it. Hang on. I'm just trying to reach my mouse. My mouse phone.
I know it's time for bed for everybody, but
Hang on. I got this shit.
And we still have 2 people hanging out with us.
yeah, we did have 4, and then 2 people said I'm out.
And
Chat.
Oh, fuck.
That'll do it.
Mortar stands up and looks down at him like, he dead.
He did. Let's see that one more time just for pleasure.
Bam.
Lee said he hit that hit, and he says he lost like 10 seconds. Like it was just gone.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
You kind of come back in, you're like, I'm in a match still. Oh, I'm in a match.
Kick out. That was my thing. It's like, where the fuck am I? I need to kick out.
My first concussion, I was the Heat for like 8 minutes. It was like a 3-way tag. And I didn't know where I was for about 6 minutes, and I just eventually come back to. And this was when me and Big Moxie were a tag team, and we were wrestling when MSP was originally the skeleton gimmick, and then we were also wrestling the Playa Society. And I took the whole heat, and then at some point I went for like a hot tag, and it was like a false hot tag. And I hit like one offensive move, didn't know where the fuck I was. At this point, Moxie has been sitting on the apron for 10 minutes, running the fucking ropes, corner to corner, trying to get me all hyped up for the hot tag and everything. I go in to tag him for the hot tag, and as soon as he comes in, he immediately gets super kicked. No offense at all. Immediately gets dropped onto his back. Waited 10 minutes, exerted all of his energy trying to hype me up, and then just super kick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good times.
JP, plug your shit.
JP O'Reilly, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pornhub. I'm just kidding.
You gotta have people look for that now.
They probably, they might find something. Who knows? TikTok, JP O'Reilly 95. January 24th, hardcore open challenge. Anybody that wants to come face me, I'm going to smash your face in with a bar chair, and win my title, keep my title. January 25th, main event wrestling. Where the fuck is
Franklin?
Franklin.
That's a double shot weekend, isn't it?
That's a double shot weekend.
And the double shot weekend too for February.
I'll be getting paid the mucho bucks to make sure the Mike Turner doesn't get his butt eaten out by Lee Miller, Sam Matthews, because that's the pathway.
Or Joey Nails.
Or Joey Nails. Who fucking knows?
Awkward.
Those are the only two confirmed right now on my end. I don't have. I know what is to come. So, whatever the next Gino show is, me and Alexander Lee are going to be taking on the pathway as well.
I think that's in March. I think.
Me and Alexander Lee, my best friend, in Gino's, my favorite venue, teaming together is probably a recipe for beautiful, beautiful
chaos,
disaster, chaos.
Hopefully, they'll get some offense this time.
Probably not.
Nix, plug your shit.
Okay, sorry, I had the odd. Find me on all social media platforms at DOTD Nix. That is Twitter. That is Blue Sky. That is Facebook. That is TikTok. That is all the other stuff. Shut up, JP.
I'm like a cat right now. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You can find me at prowrestlingtees.com/DOTNix. DOTD Nix. The only place to find your official Dylan Nix merchandise, including the only wild t-shirt in existence. Yes, like JP, March, Jesus Christ. January 24th for May premiere Old Town, and MPW January 25th at MEW, that's in Franklin, if I remember correctly, at the AM Vets Club. By the way, really good whoopie pies and really good burgers. So, yeah, there you go. Plus the bar school. That'll be fun. That's a Stormy Savage show, right? Yeah, I'm thinking of Stormy Savage. I'm gonna drop that hairy little bastard on his head.
Yep. We get our MPW titles back on the 24th when we face Pathway in the neighborhood.
Yeah. And I had a show coming up the weekend after that, but unfortunately that got canceled.
Ring Wars.
He said he gets canceled. Oh, Ring Wars. Yeah, Ring Wars is not canceled. Ring Wars is Ring Wars is on the 1st. Let's Wrestle's on the 2nd. I don't know if I'm doing anything or we're doing anything, but it is on the 2nd. I'm putting it out there. It's home. We got
February 1st. I'll be sitting in front of my TV watching the Royal Rumble live.
Because you're crying because Joey Nails took your fucking spot.
8 minutes from the venue, in case anyone ever needs it.
What I'm gonna do is I'll wrestle in my matches, come over all sweaty with my gear still on.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Grab a beer out of your fridge.
That's a good fucking idea.
Everyone, whoever has their match, like as soon as the match is done, just leave and come to my house.
JP shows a picture of his living room. We're all just sitting there in gear drinking.
Still in gear, yeah, just fucking watching the
Like,
Rumble.
this is a better time than there, huh?
Oh shit. Big Cat Tyler Adams on Instagram and TikTok. Tyler Adams on Facebook, Twitter, Pro Wrestling Tees. You can find me on the 24th and the 25th, like these guys, and as also Purr sessions on every single platform: TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of it. Thank you again, guys, for watching the live show. Thank you guys for listening to the show. We'll see you next week. Spoiler: we will have Smiley on for the next interview. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So everybody have a great night. Get some fucking sleep. Enjoy your fucking weekend. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. As I play video games for another hour.
You're tired. JP's been up for 24 hours at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
23, but we're pushing it. By the time I fall asleep, it'll be 24.
All right. Good night, fuckers.
Per session signing off, but we ain't saying goodbye. Keep your fans like steel reaching for the sky.